Oh, so you went to the Cape.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
Because I had been to Martha's Vineyard before, too. That was nice. A little more private, but, you know.
So what do you think of that?
Which do you like better?
Cape, he said.
Cape Cod I like better, I think, probably.
Yeah?
Ultimately. It was a little less snooty, I think.
More down to earth.
Yeah, more like my peeps.
Was it hard when you went out to dinner and you couldn't have your Jack and water?
Yeah, I mean, with Dana, it's a little easier.
Yeah.
You know, when you're with your chick, it's easier to deal.
Throw yourself
So
into.
you haven't been hanging out with guys at all then, huh?
Not really, no.
That's probably the problem. Hanging out with guys.
The test is going to be going like the night you talked about at
Scores. Well, we wanted you to go with us, but...
Oh, that's nice.
We knew you couldn't handle it.
You know what? You're right.
Yeah. Because we were tanked.
I'd love to get
shake
that
that
at you.
ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. Just shake that ass.
I mean, shots were going.
Yeah, when you're around that chick, Danielle, it's tough not to drink, I'd assume.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Vodka, thank you.
That's my girl.
Vodka, thank you.
You have no idea how much fun she is.
I'm sure.
That girl should be rolling in dough. If 50 Cent's got 100 million, she should have 200 million.
Right.
I don't think she learned to be a good businesswoman by selling crack, though, first.
Yeah.
That
She
could be
should.
the drawback.
She's a great girl. Nice girl.
Vodka, thank you.
What a night. You know what I mean? That place.
Yeah, no
It's
school.
a man's place. It's a man's place. It's for man. Not woman, man.
I want to see what they do in Vegas, too. I'm curious.
Scores Vegas will be beautiful.
Scores Vegas will probably have to be closed down.
Hey, I got videotape Sal took, and we're going to get into this tomorrow because I don't want to get into the whole story now, but Sal took videotape of Gary, Baba Booey, smoking weed in Amsterdam.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How do you do this? Was he secretly recording him?
Yeah.
Oh, my
It's the
God.
funniest thing.
Secret? I totally knew he was recording.
You did? It didn't look it to me. He wraps those big lips around that joint, that legal joint.
There's no hope for that joint, right? It's over.
It's all, and he turns his head to the side. He's got a whole.
Oh?
Yeah, he's all proud of himself. Forget about it. I'm going to put that on.
I forgot the two of them went off to Amsterdam.
Yeah, I'm going to put that on HowardStern.com.
You can watch the video?
Yeah, in Vagina Corner. Go to the Vagina Corner and click on that, and you'll see exclusive video of Baba Booey smoking weed in Amsterdam.
We walked into this coffee bar, that's what they call it. There was this old American lady there. She had to be like 50 years old, missing a couple teeth. And the first words out of her mouth were, "If it's good enough for George Clooney and Brad Pitt, it's good enough for me." And we're like, what the hell is she
What does that mean?
I guess Brad Pitt shot a scene in Ocean's 12 there, so his picture's all over the wall.
Oh.
So it was, if Brad Pitt could go there, then it's good enough for her.
Oh, because Brad Pitt knows so much.
Exactly.
So Baba Booey's wife went unconscious and had a seizure from the pot. That's how strong it is.
It wasn't exactly, it was like a seizure, yeah.
Wow.
Okay, I'll give you the quick story.
Well, then you guys had a great time.
All right, here it's time for Sal and Baba Booey in Amsterdam.
So I'll give you the quick part of the story. So we flew overnight. You leave at 6 o'clock at night. You land at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Get to our hotel like 9 o'clock, take a little nap. Noon, we're ready to roll. Now, we're there with the people of Heineken, who I have to thank. It was an amazing trip.
And Gary said Sal was weird because all he thinks about is that there are legal whores there the whole time.
He pulled me over to the side several times and goes, "I could never live here. How could I live here knowing that they're around the corner?" And I'm like, "Well, they're around the corner everywhere." And he goes, "Aren't you thinking about this?" And I go, "I got to tell you, I'm sort of not. Like, I thought about it when I walked by, and then I was gone, And I didn't think
it
about
left your mind.
Sal, admit it. You didn't stop thinking about it until we left Amsterdam.
My wife got so pissed off.
Why?
Because all I kept saying, let's go back to the red light district, let's take some pictures, let's look at some other people. She goes, you sound like a desperate pervert. Cut it out already.
Could you ever say to your wife, look, let's go visit a whore and, like, let's just mess around with this?
I tried that. I go, hey, when in Rome, you know, it's Amsterdam. I mean, can I get a free pass? Technically, it would be fun, you know? Like, you ride the donkey on the Grand Canyon.
But how do you make it fun for her? Like, what's in it for her?
Maybe I could get... I'm not as horny, so I could get to stay away from her.
He won't sleep with her.
It would be some relief.
No, but would she ever, like, join you and, like, you'd sit in a room with one of them?
Dude, she doesn't even do me. Think she can do a stranger behind a window?
But maybe just do some light touching and nothing, huh?
No way.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting at the bar, and she's...
Would you ever ask Mary for that?
No, because she's not into it. I mean, I had the thought for a minute, like, maybe somehow she might get off if she watched while, you know, some chicks dig that. And I go,
she's into bestiality.
And then I realized that's my thought.
Right, you're having that conversation with yourself.
Yeah, chicks that like to watch, I've yet to meet one.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who they are. They're the girls that you date. If you have a lot of money and you're hanging out in Amsterdam, a girl's going to say, hey, sure, let's give that a shot.
There's no wife that'll do that.
No, never. No married man is loyal in Amsterdam. Impossible. Absolutely impossible.
There's plenty of guys.
Were the girls hot?
Smoking.
Yeah, and we were out at Howard. We were out Tuesday at noon.
And they were hot?
I said to him again, that is so not the A team.
You know what's cool about this show? Like a year ago, Sal was a listener.
Right.
Now he's going to Amsterdam with you. And,
I tell you,
we had a great time.
I was so scared and intimidated to meet 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗍𝗍 because
why?
It's not every day you go to a vacation where you're hanging out with somebody's husband you ridiculed for 10 years.
That's true. And you got your job ridiculing him.
I was really, really worried. And at first, I felt a little tension, but eventually I cracked her open, too.
Here's the deal. She loves him.
Oh, really?
Sal made her laugh the entire trip. And not at my expense, either.
Really?
And I love her. I swear to you.
Before this trip, she was so dreading Sal. She did not want to go on this trip with Sal. She hated Sal.
Yeah.
Sal's a funny dude, I got to tell you. He's a funny dude.
Sal's a good guy.
You know, sometimes you got to calm him down because he gets into weird areas. Like I don't know if you know, in Paris, right? You go down what is it, Robin? The
Champs-Élysées.
Champs-Élysées. It's almost all Middle Eastern now. When you go there. We were, like, when you go out late at night, we were the only white people out there.
Dude, it's like burkas gone wild. That's all. It's just towels.
The Champs-Élysées?
Yes. I don't even know how to say that. I didn't even know that that's what you call it. Even now, I don't know that.
Really?
But it's a section of Paris that is clearly all Middle Eastern now.
Wow.
A lot of tourists. But, I mean, we were the only... It almost would be like
we were
going to Harlem. You know what I mean? We were the only white people in Harlem. And their culture is they stay out really late at night.
Did they think you were white?
I don't know what they thought of me.
Because you don't look that way.
Where's your burkas?
Right. But you know, they stay out really late at night, like 5-year-old kids and babies. We went to get a table at 2:30 in the morning at a restaurant, and we had to wait 20 minutes. Packed.
Wow.
Right?
And two people with kids.
So Sal is doing a joke a minute, and Sal's wife's kicking him. She's like, we're not in the United States anymore. And he's like, look at all these burkas. Making jokes.
I don't remember that.
So we had to reel him in a little bit.
Was he drunk?
It was funny. What are you saying was funny? It just probably...
It's just not a good idea when people can beat you up.
I was doing that because Mary was getting a kick out of all the burkas. Women dressed as burkas.
We put Gary in a burqa.
No, you know what's weird? I thought that the Muslim people were supposed to not be into certain things. So you'd see these women in burqas with a ton of makeup on, and some of them weren't bad looking. Right. And I thought they were supposed to have like fake eyelashes and eyeliner and lipstick. And then you'd see them in. But
in a burqa, how can you tell they're wearing?
Well, because the burqas only were they were the ones that were like forehead to chin.
Oh, sexy.
Well, so the eyes were made up.
Right. Yeah, and the faces were made. You could see everything, and you know.
So that ain't a burqa, dude.
But some of them were in burqas too.
Right.
It's like a curtain. It starts at their forehead and goes down to their feet. And but they're drinking at 2:30 in the morning.
It's like a clan roll.
What does Olive think of this? You know,
drinking.
She's wrapping herself up. Yeah, boozing.
Yeah.
The works. They're eating shrimp like Gary. It's all over the place.
Weird.
They're all going nuts. And I'll tell you, that's why France is not helping us. Because the Arabs are assisting. They're funding the crap out of
he was saying stuff like this.
Oh, you know what, dude? You don't say that when you're sitting right there.
You were saying stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying there.
All right, so tell me what happened when your wife passed out.
So we get there, you know, we flew all night. We haven't had anything to eat. Noon, we get on a little boat because Amsterdam's all canal. So we're going around a boat ride. As soon as we get on, Heineken, start popping them open. We're pounding them down. Right. We haven't even eaten lunch yet.
Right.
We're eating like these little tiny,
Petty fours.
Yeah, and then, 3 Heinekens and another petty four, like 3 Heinekens. Okay, but we're feeling good. So we stop and they say, let's go to a coffee bar. Cool. We walk into the coffee bar. The lady tells us it's, this is where Brad Pitt hangs out. So we sit down, a couple more Heinekens. And you go and there's a menu, and the menu tells you.
And your wife's drinking like that too?
Not as much, but she's drinking. She's drinking. There's a menu, and they tell you, like, one of it's called, gotta sit down. Like, after you smoke this, you have to smoke the sitting down.
Right.
You can't even be standing up. That's like the biggest stuff they have.
The weed's so powerful.
And then they tell you there's probably about 20 different kinds of weeds, and they're all different variations. We order pre-rolled 2 joints of the mildest stuff there is.
What's that cost?
$6.
2 joints, $6?
Yeah.
Mildest stuff.
Yeah, mildest stuff, right? And big joints, right?
Right.
So the guy says
Is that the stuff you're smoking on Vagina Corner?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So the guy says to us, here's what you do. You take 2 hits, wait 5 minutes. If you feel your heart start to pound a little bit or whatever,
Oh, my God.
he goes, come to me. I'll give you a sugar cube. Calm you right down.
Okay.
And this is the mild weed.
And he looked at Gary and said, I'll give you.
Yeah, I know. We did,
out of
we
all
did that
things, the
joke
sugar
too.
cube.
We did that joke too. Sugar cube.
What, horses eat sugar?
Right.
The guy said Gary wanted to give him a sugar cube.
The first
Goes that for the weed? No, you're a horse.
Well, first of all, I think they just give a sugar stick, but when they saw Gary, the guy goes, sugar cube.
I got pictures of this place. We'll throw them up on the website. I got pictures of everything.
Sir, would you like a carrot?
So we go back to the bar. We light it up. Send it around once. Everybody does their
your
thing,
1 hit.
Right? Send it around again. My wife doesn't even take it a second. She's like, no, I'll pass on it this time.
1 hit.
Right, okay. It was phenomenal. Some of the best I ever had. Put me in a great mood.
You're flying.
But just like in a really happy mood.
Right.
Not wasted out of my mind or anything. My wife is sitting on a chair, and she starts to say, it's a little bit stuffy in here. I need some air. Maybe I said, you want to go outside? She's like, no, but it's like a little stuffy in here. Sal, going to be the good guy. Sal goes, Mary, do you need a sugar cube? And she goes, yeah, why don't you go get me one? Sal goes back to get the sugar cube. All of a sudden, I look at my wife, and she's like sort of talking nonsensical, like I'm asking her a question. She's answering something completely different.
Wow.
Right. So I turn around and I say, are you okay? And Sal's wife goes, I don't think she is. So I grab my wife by the chin, at which point her head starts shaking.
Wow, like uncontrollably.
Like uncontrollably, and her arm and her head starts shaking. Like almost like a seizure.
Yeah.
I'm
her
like,
eyes go into the back of her head?
They're going back, and I go, Mary, are you okay? Are you okay? And then, boom, she's out.
Oh.
She's dead out.
Dead out.
Did you think she died?
I'm thinking to myself, she's dead. What am I going to tell the kids? I took her. I got her stoned. I killed the poor woman.
Right.
It was crazy. I mean, it really.
1 hit of the weed.
Right.
1 hit.
Man.
So I tell the guy, Rich.
And one whiff
Plus,
of Gary's
now you're high, and you're probably going, am I imagining this?
No,
or?
I sort of knew what was going on.
Did you know what was going on, Sal?
No, hold on. I'll tell you what happened because
it gets really
so Sal's not near any of this.
Right, he's getting the sugar cube.
Right.
He's getting the sugar cube.
Online.
So Rich from Heineken was the guy that took us all around and everything. Again, I know the guy like an hour and a half, right? I'm like, Rich, grab her arm, help me. And he's like, what? And then he took one look at her. We both grab her by the arm. At this point, Sal, I can tell you, he turns around. The only thing he sees are Mary's toenails dragging on the floor.
Yeah, it was like carrying a dead body out of a boxing ring.
Wow.
She was slumped over Gary's shoulder and the Heineken guy's shoulder.
Was the whole place freaking out?
Well, no. We're going to get to that.
They were all relaxed.
So
if she was dead, would you have just dropped her and gone right to the whorehouse?
No,
I would have.
So Sal's wife, on the way out, yells to the guy behind the bar, call an ambulance.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. We get out front. In front of this place, there's an empty chair.
Okay.
Put her right in the chair. Boom. She comes right to. She feels fine. She has no recollection.
It was just the air.
She had no recollection of anything.
Right.
She didn't know what happened. She was really embarrassed about the whole thing. And then we realized...
Did she wet herself?
No.
Too bad.
But we realized, first of all, this happens every day. When Sal's wife said, call the ambulance, they thought we were the biggest retards in the world.
Right.
This happens like 20 times a day. That's why the empty chair is out there.
Oh.
The empty chair is out there for people like her.
Right.
Some guy came up and said, you know what, you just need to drink a little vitamin C. You'll be fine. Wow. Another guy came up and he starts laughing at her and goes, he says to me, in the future, tell her to smoke sitting in the chair. That way you could just pick up the chair and put her right out front.
Oh, my goodness.
But it was nothing to them.
They're like, see, our weed is good. You Americans can't handle it.
It was so nothing to them. And we're yelling, call an ambulance. And we're like,
she was dead. I swear. I thought she died.
Well, Sal, you had to wait online for the sugar cube?
I waited online. But can you imagine? I turn around, and there's Gary dragging his dead body wife out of a bar. And my wife screaming, call an ambulance. And the bartender rolls his eye, goes, what the ambulance? Drink some water with sugar. She's fine.
Yeah, he was like, we were annoying him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't even panic.
No.
It's
nothing.
a daily occurrence.
Every American has one in their group, probably.
Gary's like, I'm going to sue you for everything you're worth. And the guy goes, we're worth 14 cents. We sell free weed.
We'll give you all our joints.
We would sell 2 joints for $6.
And Gary went back to the hotel and finished the joint.
It was
almost killed his wife.
It was, you know what? In fact, I was mad because I wanted to take it to Paris, but it's illegal.
Right.
So we left it in the hotel room, but I was bummed.
Gary leaves a joint in the hotel.
I threw it in the garbage.
What a classy guy.
But Mary, she didn't do anymore.
She was done. That was it for her.
Well, we were done. Howard, we were drinking, smoking weed, and also, when you see somebody almost die, talk about a buzzkill.
We were saying it was like a bigger buzzkill than the Anne Frank house. Just a big buzzkill.
Hey, you're worse than the Anne Frank story. Wow.
But I'll tell you one other funny thing about Sal and the whole whore prostitute thing. So we stay a day and a half in Amsterdam, then we go to Paris, right? So they hire this woman to drive us around in a van. She's got a little microphone on, and she's saying this is where the Louvre Museum is, and this is Notre Dame, and showing us around and everything. So Sal goes, oh, hey, do they have a red light district in Paris? And she goes, they do. But Sal thinks every country has a legal red light district.
Right, yeah, it's illegal in Paris.
So he thought it was legal there. And he goes, really? And he goes, and just there's prostitutes out there? And the woman says, yeah, there's definitely, they have all that. And Sal's like, can we go there? And she's like, well, they're not really out till night. This is at like 1 in the afternoon. Right. And Sal's wife's like kicking him. She's like, what's wrong with you? Yeah. And we had to explain to Sal that it's not legal in Paris.
Like I'm retired.
Every city has a red light district.
Yeah, we have one here, I'm sure.
Yeah, Dominic.
Yeah, what really happens is a hypoglycemic seizure. Right. When her sugar level went so low that she passes out.
Why does the pot bring it on?
Well, you know what? Because the pot raises your sugar level first, and then all of a sudden, any alcohol, and then your body's searching for sugar. You don't have it.
I have a feeling Dominic's body's always searching for sugar, too.
I'm so thin now.
Dominic, the doctor here.
Yeah, you got to see me now. I'm so thin, I don't even get diabetes anymore. But that's really what happens.
He doesn't even get it anymore.
Right.
And when you get the low, a lot of people, that's the paranoia. Because your body is disorientated. And then you pass out.
Disoriented.
Disoriented. I'm like, think like Gary. and what happens also is the alcohol, the trip. So she actually passed out. So some people can have a dangerous seizure at that level.
Like a stroke.
Of course.
It looked like she was having like an epileptic seizure.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Dominic, isn't it true your body searches for cheeseburgers?
Forget sugar.
All right, there's Dominic explaining what happened to Mary Delabate.
I know a guy who went with one of his relatives, and he told me the same exact thing happened. So I think it's a common thing.
Hey, Aaron, you're on the air.
Howard, how's it going?
Hey.
It happens all the time. I have family from Holland, and it's ridiculous. People get so high. You take 1 or 2 hits and you're done.
Yeah.
I can't believe Sal managed to not escape the hotel room or something late night.
Dude, I tried so bad. It was awful. It was like...
Are the hookers hot?
They're ridiculously hot.
Hookers of all nations, Howard. Do you know that supermodels fly in from Russia on Thursday and leave Sunday? These girls are on billboards in Russia. They're well known, but they privately go to Amsterdam. They make like 25, 30 grand over a weekend.
Yeah, how did you know that? Because I didn't hear that on the tour.
From the guy from Philly and Jersey, the guys who moved in, the husbands. The husbands know. I met 2 husbands from Jersey. They live in Amsterdam now. They're like, this is the best place in the world. Heineken takes care of us. They pay all our bills. And I go, what about the whores? The guy goes, $65. Everyone's exactly the same price. And he gave me the whole history on them. You know, for $65.
65 euros.
And you know that's
65 euros. About $80.
$80.
That's
Sal, it used to be like $40. Since the euro came in, now it's gone up because all the prices
shut up, huh?
Howard, I would tell you.
How hot are the chicks? Are they as hot as Playboy?
They're
On the
ridiculously
weekends.
hot. The
Yeah, on the
hottest girls I've ever seen.
Here's what I can tell you.
What do you mean on the weekend?
I was there on a Friday night, right? Robin and I went last time. But even on the day that we were there, you go down one road and it's like just black chicks. You go down another road, it's like Asian chicks. It's a very segregated, so you know where you're going to get what you want. But we walked down this one road and they were like a bunch of like hot Russian chicks.
It was like a...
And then they have the locals.
When you say hot, how hot?
7 to 8
As hot as like Savannah the porn star?
Okay, here's the deal.
As hot as Jenna Jameson?
On Tuesday, they were 7s and 7.5s, right?
Oh.
When I went on Thursday, last time we were there, they were 9s and 9.5s and some 10s. Howard, they were phenomenal.
Yeah.
Annoying?
$60.
Annoying.
No, I'm telling you, Howard.
Dude,
you can't believe chicks this hot are prostitutes.
$60.
Wait a second.
Across the board.
60
Are they as hot as Jenna Jameson?
Yes.
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 Some of them are 18, Howard.
Absolutely. And Howard, some of them, they look like they're 15 years old. And I don't like young chicks. But
Sure you don't.
No, I don't like them that young. But I tell you, I am convinced if prostitution was legal in the States, I'm telling you right now, 30% of the women you know would probably be prostitutes. And I'll tell you why. Because it's accepted over there. And nobody has a problem with it. These girls look like cashiers at Kmart. You know what I'm saying? They're the everyday girl. You got the black, the Chinese, the young, the old, and they're all standing in the window smiling, ready to service you.
Naked in the window?
No, they're in lingerie. They got to be dressed. Bikinis or lingerie.
And
Howard,
you're telling me there are girls that look like Jenna Jameson?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I asked them, why are you here? Why don't
Like
you
Jenna
do porn?
Jameson?
Like
Yes.
Jenna Jameson.
You ask them why they're not doing porn. You can make so much money, and they say, oh, I don't want people to see me.
Is there anyone who looks like Pam Anderson?
No, I haven't
seen
seen
that.
it. Nobody
They're actually all a little bit more natural looking.
Better looking than Pam.
But they're natural looking. Like, you don't see a lot of implants and a lot of that
and no
weird
one,
look.
you guys didn't go, huh? I guess you couldn't get away from the
Each
wife.
aisle, Howard's like a supermarket of vagina. And the first window's a black girl. The second window's a chunky black girl. The third window is 2 chunky black girls. It's like they bang out every fetish as you go down the line.
Wow.
And then the next aisle is like a young Swedish girl, and then 2 Swedish girls, and then a brunette Swedish girl.
And the Swedish girls are as hot as Jenna Jameson.
They're hot, Howard.
Dude,
they are
they're
hot.
Unbelievable.
I will take a chunky black girl.
Sal, did you find the alleyway and walk through there?
Yes, that's where we did
Skinny alleys where the hottest chicks are.
Skinny alleys.
Yeah.
Walking by guys with hard-ons.
It's skinny to begin with. It gets so small you can barely get
And
to
you're
it.
saying Skinny Alley's the
Squeezing
same
through,
price
Howard.
as fat Asian girls?
Yeah, Skinny Alley's the best to go with your wife because my wife's behind me and she can't see my facial reactions. Because I'm winking to the girls and licking my lips.
You know what? He was winking to the girls.
What do they do?
I didn't see.
They wink back and they finger you in. You know, they wave their finger to come in, and I just shrug my shoulders and
No,
go.
I'm a pussy.
Yeah,
They crack the door open. Oh, come on in, baby. I love you.
Can you bring in your weed and smoke?
Yeah.
it?
Sure.
Yeah, it's all part of that neighborhood. I'm telling you, Howard, how we haven't done a show from there.
Let's
It'd be
go.
on me.
We have
The only thing is the prostitutes don't want to be photographed.
No.
Right, they are very
cares?
private.
But I could pay them €80 and say, come on over to the coffee shop. We want to interview you.
Definitely.
Right.
So you can buy a $3 joint of the most amazing weed and take it to a $60 hooker.
Exactly.
Who looks like Pam Anderson.
Exactly.
And smoke the joint with her and then have sex with her.
How much did Cape Cod cost you? Divide that by
than
69. Right. Divide that by 69. You would have had a different whore every night, sometimes twice, 3 times a night for
And
a
great
week straight.
weed. And she's not telling you not to drink.
How does that not be Cape Cod? That's
Howard,
Cape
I would-
Cod.
Let
The
me
other
try to
thing.
think about that.
It's not Cape Cod. It's Cape. Beep, beep.
Hey, can I talk about the picture that we took at the church?
Disneyland.
Yeah. I don't
So
care.
Sal's so funny. So we're in Paris. We're at Notre Dame, right?
Right.
Sal talks to everybody. I got to tell you, Sal's one of those guys just starts talking to anybody he can find. So our wives are up front in front of the church. It's a big courtyard and everything. We're in the back. There's these 3 girls from London. Sal starts rapping to them right away. Oh, where you from? Starts talking to them. One of the girls, she's a fat chick, right?
With
but huge boobs.
Like this.
So Sal's like, I really need to get a picture of those. And I'm like, what? So he goes, do me a favor. I'm going to ask the girl if I could take a picture with her. But don't take a picture of me. Just take a picture of the boobs.
I don't want my wife to see me next to boobs.
Yeah.
So Sal goes and puts his arm around her, and I zoom in for him.
You got that picture?
Yeah, I got it.
You put it up on the web?
Yeah, I emailed it to Jason.
Great.
And then I made the, what symbol is this called? I don't know. The okay symbol, and the fat girl looked at me and goes, that's not okay.
I think she figured out something was going on. It was weird. Because you know what happened was I didn't know how to work the Zoom.
It's weird when you see the camera going up your dress and you're supposed to be taking a picture.
My wife is lighting a candle right now in the church. I'm taking a picture with huge boobs making the okay symbol.
Talk about a mismatch.
The other funny thing is Sal's wife is so pretty, so nice. I don't believe that Sal's wife knows where he goes every day. Like, she doesn't listen to the show.
Good.
She really hardly knows what he's up to.
She doesn't know about the boobs.
I can't wait till we go to Syria.
Boobs.
Yeah, and whenever something weird happens, she sort of hears it third hand, and Sal squashes it before. Like, so she doesn't really know what he's doing here.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have a job.
You see that picture? Oh, look at that chick's boobs. Yeah, but you got the face in there.
That was as tight as it would go.
I'll send you the other one as well.
You can crop it.
You know, it was ugly.
Those are nice. She's cute.
At one point, Sal got up. I didn't know how to work the Zoom, and Sal zoomed it in. I think it was pretty obvious what we were up to.
Who cares? A bunch of whores.
Bong hit Eric. You're on the air.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Yo. I wanted to confirm that the weed out in Amsterdam is truly spectacular. And I actually also had a friend that I was out there with who also had that same type of paranoia experience.
Now, do you have to lighten up when you go over there, right? You don't get the heavy stuff either.
Oh, I get the highest grade they have.
Really?
Oh, yeah, this guy's an expert.
Oh, he's a seasoned guy.
Yeah, well, you know what it is, Robin?
What?
When you don't smoke a lot of weed, your tolerance goes down, and you get so much more stoned that it hits you so hard that you become a little bit paranoid. I think that's Howard's problem.
Right.
Right, Howard?
Right.
I gotta tell you.
So when you're smoking every day like I do, it's like a very less paranoid feeling. It's more mellow.
And you can take the strongest stuff they have.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
I gotta tell you, Howard, not one of my favorite things to do. The only reason I did it was because we were there. It was probably the best I've ever had. I mean, I have not felt that good in ages.
It's great. It's great weed, right?
A Percocet. It was beautiful.
Is the strong stuff like heroin?
No, I don't know. I never did heroin, but it's kind of like if you have the tolerance for it and you don't get that paranoia, it's like Gary's describing. It just makes you in a really good mood, and maybe things that wouldn't be funny normally would be funny.
Oh, yeah.
You mean Sal became funny?
So,
exactly.
Yeah.
So
and you get hungry.
I'm talking to the dude from Heineken, right?
Yeah.
Sal, my wife, this is before my wife passed out. Sal, his wife, my wife are behind me. So the guy from Heineken goes, you want to stay here a little while longer, or do you want to leave? So I turn around and I said, hey, guys, you want to stay here a little bit longer, you want to leave? And they all stare at me and start laughing. So I thought it was like some weird inside joke, and I go, no, really? Then they start laughing harder, and I go, what's so funny? And they go, we're stoned.
It was your face. That was so funny.
Bobo, you're on the air.
Hey, how you doing there, Howard?
Hey.
I just asked Barbara Booey who got laid the most.
Oh, I probably did.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you get laid at all, Sal?
Yes, Sal.
Was there anything romantic?
I know there was once.
Foreign country.
I was looking forward to a good night, and so was she. But kind of put the cart before the horse. You know, like on your mark, get set. I was at before go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really? With your wife, you too quick?
Yeah. You know, my wife's a beautiful lady, and I don't get to see her naked. You know,
Where was this, in Paris? Because Paris is supposed to be beautiful.
It was in Paris, and it's been about 3 years.
She had to be proud of you that you got a free vacation out of work.
Got to Paris.
She took off her top for me because we were in Paris.
What do you mean, took off her top?
Well, I got to see her top. You know,
what do you?
Through and have sex.
He doesn't have sex with his wife. She doesn't give him any sex.
Well,
Sal, what's going on with that, Sal? She's got a hot wife there.
She seems like sort of like I don't know if the words. She's been with him a long time, and she seems like a little sort of fed up with his antics. Although she loves him, but she just anything he does that's wacky. It's just that's just Sal.
Yeah, but why doesn't she want to make love to her husband?
That I don't know.
Apparently she did. Sal couldn't perform.
She seemed to like him.
There's no kids around.
She said to me the other day, she goes, you burp and fart at the table, you do these disgusting things, you pick your nose and everything else, and you don't. She listens for me to wash my hands after I go to the bathroom, and she sends my son in now to monitor me.
Oh, geez.
So, you know, it was funny. We would go out, and then go back to our room and, like, have an hour before dinner and go back out again. So I would get the reports from Sal, like, I got the riot act, apparently I'm being too big a jerk and saying things I shouldn't say. I thought Sal was perfectly fine.
I wasn't loud. I wasn't...
He does get into, like, the...
She hates you, dude.
No. He gets, like, you know how we talk about sex during the break?
Yeah.
Like, when we're during the break. Like, Sal could sometimes be like that. You got to remember that.
You're in mixed company and your wives
like, even
don't
the dude from Heineken, our wives don't hang out like that. The dude from Heineken, Sal can be very graphic.
Hey, I got to take a break. We'll come back. We got to do the news. It's 10 o'clock already.
Oh, my.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, it was a great trip, Howard.
Good for you, man. And,
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Thank you, Heineken.
Thanks to Heineken.
All right, and we'll be back right after these. Everybody! Yeah! Yeah! That's me. Yeah! Yeah! Hold me, American dream. Yeah! Yeah! Rob can really write some music,
Yeah!
Robert Zombie.
Yeah!
Zombie.
Yeah! What song opened the show right before that? Was that 𝗻_𝗿𝗻? Was that right before this?
No. I love that song, but those guys were a pain in the ass.
I'm trying to think, because I totally listened way before this.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what opened the show before this.
That would still be the opening of my show, but every time I played it, the guys would get crazy. I don't know, man. I just couldn't put up with it.
Well, now, this is your Tonight Show theme at this point.
Well, Rob wrote this song with me in mind, and I got to perform it with him. And I wish I could have been better. I was annoying in that recording session. I was like, Rob, I can't do it the way you want me to. I was like a little bitch.
He's your Paul Anka.
Yeah. Well, Rob's so good. Like, this is his style. I don't know. I said, Rob, I don't know how to sing. He goes, just yell. And I go, well, I'm hurting my throat. He goes, shut up and sing. I said, okay.
I'm hurting my throat. That's not a rocker.
I was burnt. I'm not. I talked for a living. I was absolutely not a rocker. Off my fucking rocker. Hey, now. I was listening back to the show yesterday. I'm cursing too much. I'm going to put a limit on my cursing. I'm every other word. Yeah. A little out of control with it. You know
what? I noticed that. It's funny you say that. I noticed that you've been... well, I mean, you get angry.
I thought he came back in the new year with a new resolve. I noticed he was cursing right off the bat.
Well,
maybe he was just letting loose.
I was listening yesterday, and I used shit and fuck in the same sentence. I was like, shit, what the fuck? And I was like, what is that?
You say that a lot, actually.
Yeah, I was like, well, I never used to say that on the radio. Maybe it's,
You couldn't.
Yeah, I mean, I got through a show without... But you know what? I don't know what to tell you. It's just coming out of me. Feels right. There's something so right.
Yeah.
Loving you.
Yeah.
If saying shit and fuck is wrong, I don't want to be right.
I don't want to be right. So I had a big day yesterday. I ran home. I tried to squeeze in a game of chess because I'm obsessed. And I was tired and I lost quickly. And I was like, I'm an asshole. Like, you know what I learned? I learned you can't do everything in one day.
Well, that's true. Yes.
Yeah. But I want to get everything done in one day. Plus, I had a million phone calls to make.
Why would you think you'd do well in a very quick game?
I don't know. I don't. I just get a Jones to play. So
What's quickly? How fast?
I was just playing too fast. When you have certain time controls, you're supposed to take your time, and I didn't. I lost quickly. And
so what's quick to lose in a chess game?
And a half hour. I lost.
Half an hour's quick.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's a good round of, getting in some chess.
Yeah, well, but I don't like when I lose, and I was disgusted. But I had a lot of fun.
But you certainly don't learn anything either when you're not considering what you're doing.
Yeah. And then I lied to Beth, because Beth called me. She was doing something for me, and then I said, I can't talk. I'm on the phone to Don. And she said, you're playing chess, aren't you? And I go, no.
Wow. Now you're lying about chess.
I said, chess is my girlfriend.
Really? You're cheating on her with chess?
Yeah, and she called me out on it. She caught me.
It is getting serious.
Nah, it's fine. No, I've put it into perspective. I talked to my psychiatrist about it.
You got this all worked out now?
Not all, but I'm working on it. I got problems. I got a lot of issues, brother.
He didn't blow off another subject? He said,
No.
This time he figured, oh, my God, he's brought it up again. It must be real.
Right.
This guy must think I'm fucking insane. I am insane. There's no question I'm insane. I'm legally insane. They just said they're going to lock me up.
No, you're functional.
I'm functionally
You're a
insane.
functional lunatic.
But I think I'm a lunatic, Robin. I honestly think
I've always thought you were a lunatic.
Am I really a lunatic?
Oh, my God. You don't see yourself, do you?
No. Do you think this guy thinks I'm a lunatic?
This guy? Which guy?
My psychiatrist.
Oh, I'm sure he does. He wanted you in there 5 days a week.
Am I a lunatic?
He thinks you're a rich lunatic.
No, but somebody who wants you to be there 5 days a week is saying you have major issues.
Why am I such a lunatic? What happened to me?
It's that obsessive thing in you. It's just,
It's very strong.
Yeah.
Well, it's like when you listen back to the best of stuff and realize that you really were egging on Fred, and
I didn't even know.
Yeah, I mean, everyone else knows that you do that, and you didn't know it. That's like,
Robin, what do you mean I'm a lunatic? Be honest with me. Be straight. Give it to me,
right,
both barrels. Give it to me. Don't hold back, and I'll shut up.
Anytime you want to do something that most people... Yeah.
No, really give it to me. Don't even hold back.
That most people would they would do, and they would get it over with, and it'd be done.
Right.
Like, you wanted to get a nose job.
Right.
And we were like, please don't, because we can't live through it.
Right. So is that
because you're going to be, something's wrong.
And it was.
Went wrong.
Oh, God.
And remember, it was.
There was nothing wrong.
No,
you were
I
like
went
that.
I know. But is that the extent of my craziness?
Extent? You don't understand how difficult it is for people to live with you during that.
Yeah, I know. I can't even live with myself, though. It's a drag.
So that's what it's like. It's like everything you do, it's like, oh, boy, here he goes. If he does this, get ready
for horror.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. You're going to have to tell him he's okay, even though he doesn't think he's okay.
Do you think Beth is crazy to be with me?
I think she has a difficult life.
She does, right?
Yeah.
Why is it difficult? What is difficult?
Because I only see it for how many hours a day. Like if you're doing your nose, I'm only going to hear it for a couple of hours.
Then you get to go home. It's like being an aunt as opposed to a parent.
That's right. She's going to hear it day in, day out, 24 hours on the weekend.
I think you need a woman, like we all do, with a certain personality to be compatible. I think Beth has that perfect personality for you, which is very nice and tolerant.
Well, I'm not saying Beth isn't the perfect personality. I'm simply saying it's not easy. And I've heard the panic in people's voices when Howard has to do something, go somewhere, do anything.
Right.
Because everything has to work perfectly.
Who have you heard panic?
Oh, it could be anybody. Laura, Ronnie, everybody goes nuts.
Because I'm like a child.
Because you will whine. And, I mean, poor Ronnie with the car.
No, he fucked up.
I mean, he did fuck up. But I'm telling you, he probably wanted to commit suicide.
I obsessed on that car.
You know what, Howard?
It was terrible.
You're a tortured guy in some ways, and I think,
I know.
Here's an example, and this might be, I don't know shit about this, but I'll try to explain it from my standpoint. You set up this wonderful trip for us, right, in Tampa. Okay.
It was horrible for me.
Right. I know it was.
Yeah.
And I
My
saw
psychiatrist figured that out.
You had, like, down to me having the right steak and being comfortable in that fucking chair, and when I went to tip the limo driver, this is a classic you thing. Me and 𝗦𝘵𝗄𝗿𝗍𝗍 went to tip our limo driver who took us to the airport in Tampa to get on the jet. And Howard came running over after all you did for us that week and said, no, don't take that from me. I want to get it. So you're obsessing about all these little details down to me and Tim tipping this guy to where you torture yourself.
Yes.
And you're that conscientious and that into other people. And when other people don't do that to your level towards you or someone you know, I think you get way pissed off at them. Right. You expect everyone to be that conscientious, and everyone just isn't.
I expect that from my kids, and then I have to put it in check.
Right, and then
my kids will accuse me of not being caring and attentive, and I'll go crazy.
That's the point, though. The point is that even when you do it, you can't get it 100% right.
Right.
And you expect everybody else to get it 100% right.
Right.
You know, I mean, I've seen him go crazy over a can of soup.
You have?
Or, whatever it is you want. If it's not there, it never occurs to you that everybody couldn't do everything you wanted to do right when it was supposed to happen. Right. You have gone crazy because you couldn't run a remote control. I know of things where people have taken vast trips. Remember you left your power cord at home.
Well, I was upset.
And it became a major issue until he was... First of all, Benji had one that he could use. And second of all, they managed to get one to Ross Zapin. To
so I didn't complain.
Oh, please. That's when I tell you people go into panic mode.
All right.
Because they know if you don't get a power cord, their lives will be miserable for 4 days.
Well, here's what happens. You torture yourself, and then you put in other words, I saw that you so wanted me to be happy. You know what I mean? And I think that's really touching in a way, but it puts pressure on me to be happy.
And also,
like in front of you.
Oh, that's interesting.
In front of you, now you're torturing me because if I don't look happy in front of Howard, you're not doing the right thing, and you're pissed off, so now everybody's sort of like, you know what I mean? So
no wonder everyone hates me.
You turn, no. It's almost like you're too conscientious.
I work too hard.
Yes, and then you put the pressure on us to work hard and having a good time.
You know what?
To satisfy you.
Right.
Artie makes a good point because I ran down the beach. I chased you so you could see me having a good time.
Right. I want Howard to see me having a good time.
That made me feel good.
I was like, I got to make sure he knows I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, it was really, exactly. That actually did make me feel good. I was like, oh, good, Robin's up early, running around, and look how comfortable she got all her gear.
You called me, another great example, you called me when I got in, you called me.
You don't even know. I went to your room before you got there and checked your room.
Dude, I know, and I'll tell you what, as great as that is, I feel sorry for you because of how torturesome, because I'm one little minuscule part of your existence, which includes this job, your family, whatever the hell else you got going on. And, my God, if you're obsessing about my fucking room in Tampa, what must the rest of your life be like? And
doesn't it remind you, did you ever see The Twilight Zone with the little kid who wants everyone to be happy, and if they're not, he kills them?
I think, I don't think you're at that level, but there's a little bit of truth in that. I mean, and look, and again, and the other thing you do is, I mean, whatever. You're clearly a guy who probably operates at a little higher intellectual level than most, and you get mad at people that don't think of something you thought of. You know what I mean? Like,
what do you mean?
Like I see in a meeting, or sometimes Gary gets put through this.
Gary's raising his hand.
You know, if someone doesn't think of a great idea you had, you're mad at them for that.
I am?
Not even an idea, but the implementation of it. If they didn't consider
he doesn't know what he's doing.
He would have thought.
He needs a lot of guidance.
It's almost like, here's the example. It's like Einstein yelling at an assistant for not coming up with the theory of relativity.
Right.
You have a thought in your head.
It's me, dummy.
It's obvious.
Right.
Artie's right. It's almost like your head's spinning ahead so fast that you've already seen it so clearly that you can't imagine that someone hasn't interpreted it yet. You know what I mean?
You have gotten much better.
Yes.
But in meetings, remember what those meetings used to be like?
There was a period of time where I thought I was going to throw up before meetings. Because
really?
There was one.
I'm shocked to hear this.
It was right after the movie. There was one period of time where you yelled at me in front of everybody for like 5 straight meetings about, like, again, tiny things that probably didn't appear tiny to you.
Like what? Give me an example.
Oh, God.
It's you know, that was a few years ago, but it would be every subject would be followed by a rant. And you bring up a subject, then there'd be a rant.
Well, in my defense, Gary really needs a lot of guidance. He really does.
And then on top of it, you've had certain... And Gary does not fall in. I think Gary's, one of the best producers I've ever worked with on any level.
Thanks to me.
Yeah, okay, fine.
And my constant lecturing.
For whatever reason, but I think Gary's amazing at what he does. But on top of you've also had people in your life who are abnormal the other way, you know what I mean, who must make your head want to explode. Like, I love Stuttering John, but John is not a guy who's conscientious. No. And if you're around someone like him for the weekend, your head must want to explode every 5 seconds.
He has none of those thoughts that you have.
Right.
None at all.
Right. He's still a good guy, but he just doesn't have... you want people... That's why, God, the day when Tim forgot your mother's car, that is like...
Oh, he killed me.
I just sat here. I had a giggle. I had a giggle. It was so tragic because you can't even imagine someone making that kind of mistake.
No, it's unacceptable.
And your mother clearly can.
And it was so simple. All you have to do is call his mother and say, we're not going to do it today.
And I see the way your mother and father are. And my experience with your mother and father, the little I've had, I talked to them the most at the great party Robin threw for you at the Lighthouse.
Right.
And they're such warm people. My God. I could see your mother. She was like, oh, hi, Artie. How you doing? Like, almost like, oh, clearly here's someone in my son's life now, and I hope my son's happy. I hope you're happy to be with my son. And, like, I got a very warm feeling from them. And that's probably, how you were raised, which is a great way. But they're like you, too. You know what I mean? Like, I see your mother starts to get ready for the car and this and that, and all the things got to hit.
A curse.
Yeah, well, a curse. It's also being nice to people, which is great. But in turn, you torture yourself. And then it gets to where you're torturing the people you're helping because they don't know. They want to live up to the standard of goodness, and they don't know how to do it.
I'll tell you another thing. Howard notices things. He notices everything.
Everything.
Well, that's the other thing.
Wait a minute. If I throw the party, the next day he'll call me with a wonderful thank you, but he will notice everything down to what was on the napkin.
Right.
Well, because I have an illness.
It's uncanny. I mean, things that you can't see necessarily. Nobody would notice them, that you put into the detail.
That's what my psychiatrist said.
And you're just doing it because you want it to be good, but Howard knows it was done.
I track the movements of my psychiatrist's eye.
Oh, my
joking?
God,
Or?
No,
crazy
I'm not joking.
What do you mean track the movement?
I immediately look at him and I go...
Does he have a different eye than most people?
There's something wrong with your eye today. He goes... I go, oh, certainly all of your patients have noticed. And he'll go...
He didn't even notice.
He'll go, no one noticed.
No one noticed.
And I go, well, look, look in the left corner. It's and he goes, this is unbelievable that you would notice that.
Yeah.
He must be alternately annoyed and jubilant, knowing that he'll have you forever.
No, he will not. I told him he's not having me forever. I'm getting cured within this year.
One way or the other. This year.
I hope you do, man. I hope in your retirement years you've conquered this. and really
what
are
is
able
this,
to...
though?
Well, can I tell you?
You know why I can relate
Conquered
to it?
who I am?
No, I can tell you one thing that is this.
You are.
Who
am I?
Artie, can I just tell him one thing that is this?
No, I'm sorry.
I want to be free.
You know, the guys were talking about this, and this is one of those things that's always
tragic.
You don't do this as much anymore, but it was something that you did, again, this sort of hyper-focusing thing.
Hey, this is like a encounter. What do you call it?
An intervention.
Intervention, yeah.
Okay, you see that cup over there that's got knives and forks in it, right?
I had a problem with it this morning.
What would happen would be, like, you would need a fork to eat. And somebody was supposed to put the forks in, whether it was Casey or whatever, and the fork wouldn't be in there. So you'd say, Gary, get me a fork. And I would leave to get a fork. You would ask every single person that walked in, as well as everyone in the studio, and the office would be paralyzed. Literally, people would be bumping into each other to find a fork.
Well, I need to have a fork.
To the point where all work came to a halt.
I didn't think you could handle it.
But I don't think Artie experienced you in those years.
No, without question.
Literally, you know, we'd be sitting in that big Thursday meeting.
Yeah.
And Howard would say, okay, what's on the agenda?
Right.
And something would come up, and he'd go, Gary, I need it to be, and he would then detail and he would go, and you know, and
it's important for my audience.
And he would go through a million things that Gary needed to do.
And the other
thing, I had to walk him through.
Wait a minute. Then there'd be the next topic. He goes, you're killing me. and it would be, how am I supposed to live
Here's the
with
phrase.
this?
Here's the phrase. This is the phrase that haunts me. You ready?
I don't remember this.
Gary, these are the things that keep me up at night. I lay awake in bed at night wondering whether you've done this or not.
Well, you weren't organized. You wouldn't make lists.
You remember that phrase?
Oh, my God.
He
it
had
would
stickies.
just be awful. But, you know, and then it wouldn't be a simple... I'm sitting in the chair and I'm talking to you. He'd be writhing around. You saw physical pain.
Well, because these are great ideas. They can't be lost.
Then on top of wanting
my
everyone to be...
My audience is depending on me to make sure that 𝗵𝗵 does it right.
On top of everyone wanting to be... You want everybody to be happy. You also want the work to be spectacular, which is more pressure on you that you put on yourself and everybody. I mean, I see how... God, you know what? This is an example of, it was like a shot through my heart. I was here full time for just about 3 months, and we did a bit one morning about, it was the first time we really got into the 𝗫𝗄𝗿𝗍 thing, where we were all just barreled over laughing. For like 20 minutes, we were making each other laugh, and it was one of the first times where I said, wow, I'm killing right now. This is great. I feel comfortable. And you took a phone call, and the guy on the call said, this sounds like the Z Morning Zoo. And you went, you know what? Does it? Does it sound like the Z Morning Zoo? and I wanted to find that guy and strangle him. I'm like,
he ruined it.
I'm like, it doesn't sound like the Z Morning Zoo. And now he thinks that. And because you just really care about that guy in the car in traffic.
I care too much.
But you know what, dude? You wouldn't be who you are professionally if it wasn't for that.
My psychiatrist said I would be.
That's not true.
He says I will be.
That is not true. He still could be good without torture.
Without all the pain, because then, you know what? That's why I want to even, like, get out of the business, because it's so painful that I can't even come in and enjoy it. Even now, as we're talking, I go, this is boring. This is boring. We're going on too long.
And when somebody called up and said something, he would then lament this entire conversation.
Well, Yucko had the perfect thing after the guitar riff thing, and Recco had the who gives a shit joke, and you immediately went,
that was it. It's over. Boom. Next bit.
A guy in a Best Western in Indiana putting on makeup for his next gig.
Yeah, right.
But, Howard, even if you didn't do the show and you, say, retired, don't you have these same...
Psychiatrist
in your real life?
I would still have the same problem.
Yes.
So, I don't know. But I can't take it much more.
Problem. This is not a work problem.
Are you satisfied, though, career-wise, with what you've done?
Zero satisfaction.
How could you say that, man?
Zero satisfaction.
How the fuck could you possibly say... See, that worries me. If you were... How could you not be satisfied with your career? If it ended tomorrow, you would be the Babe Ruth of radio.
I don't see that.
How are you dissatisfied? Like, what have you not done?
It's not. It's just I don't know. I just don't feel.
See, that's scary, man.
It's all scary.
That's scary. The other shit I think you can figure out.
I understand that.
At the end of the year, I came to Howard and I said, you should be very proud of this year.
Right.
And this pained look came over his face. Like, really?
Well, you know what? I was pained because if you're feeling that, why am I not feeling that?
But I was like, you know, this was a great year. This has been an incredible accomplishment. Right. You know, I think we have something that really works and is different than it was. And he goes, yeah, but what is it?
And thank God you have, from the years I've worked here, thank God you have Robin in your life, because she does take the time with these nice parties to actually point it out to you. And I think, and she's someone who's
fresh. You go, you know what, man, you're not being cool, so you can't do this weekend or something like that.
You've ground them and stuff like that. Fred, what are you going to be doing with the lovely Tess?
You
told me this, electroshock.
Oh, really?
No, I make her watch The Tonight Show with John's Wave. The Tonight Show! She really screams about that. No, it's usually timeouts or she loses a privilege or something.
A new study says giving children timeouts is a more effective method of discipline than spanking or hitting them.
I never hit my kids or spanked them. Never.
Dr. Paul Frick of the University of New Orleans says use of severe corporal punishment can put a child at risk for later psychological problems.
I agree. It totally, like in the case of a boy, it totally emasculates them and, you know, takes away their dignity.
His team studied the effects of spanking and hitting on 98 children and found no positive effects.
There's nothing positive of hitting someone. I mean, if you can't work it out.
My old man, again, hit me one time my entire childhood when I was...
When you swang like a cunt?
No.
It was the car.
Although the cunt... That hurt more verbally.
Right.
When I wrecked the car, remember that story? He gave me a Charlie horse with his work boot.
Oh,
and I went down. I was like, oh. I was 16. I was grown up. I fucking wrecked the car.
Come here, stupid.
Yeah, right, exactly. If anything's justified.
Were you
really disciplined at all, Artie?
Yeah, no, my mother... you know,
it doesn't seem it, does it?
No, my mother had the wooden spoon, man.
My mom had a wooden hanger.
Really? Yeah. My mother had the wooden spoon out, and she... man, I feared that. She would run... She had a fucking bucket of them by the stove, and when I did something to piss her off, she'd run for it, and I'd head for the hills, man.
Well, you know what you should do now? You should get out a spoon and beat her over the head with it.
Yeah, right.
He said such measures as timeouts, taking away toys and privileges, and giving extra chores are at least as effective as spanking with fewer potential harmful side effects. There you go. And in California, a state assemblywoman wants to introduce a bill that would actually make it a crime to spank a child under the age of 3.
Really?
Yeah, I agree with that. It should be. I mean, if people don't have enough sense, you know, to be able to deal with a 3-year-old, they shouldn't even be having kids. Scott in Boca Raton, Florida.
Hey, thanks for taking the call. Hey now, guys.
Hey now.
I saw Artie. We went to see him twice in South Beach. I sat in the second row the first show, but the second show, he went into a little bit of an onstage, sort of an ad-lib riff, where he talked about what's true and what's not true, and, man, he said some of the funniest crap I've ever heard about Ralph. You were great, Artie. We love you, man.
Thank you.
What do you say about Ralph?
No, a guy... Well, go ahead if you want. I'll say
You say it, Artie.
Let Artie tell the story. No one tells
the story. A guy yelled out... I'm sorry. In the middle of my act, a guy yelled out, Ralph's a fag.
Right.
And I just went into this thing. I said, you know what, guys? People come up to me all the time and say what's true on the show and what's just bullshit. And a lot of it's bullshit. It's all bullshit. You know, I'll tell you right now. You know, Howard's not really tall. Robin's not really black. I'm not a fat, drunk heroin addict. It's all BS. The only thing that's true is that Ralph is a fag.
Ralph, you're on the air. Go ahead, in Jersey.
Oh, man, Artie.
I mean, it was clearly we were joking around. The guy yelled it out. I didn't go into it, and they laughed at that. But.
Hey, a couple quick things. You know, Artie, I was just thinking about you. You know, I think you should just go with the whole fat thing. Like, don't torture yourself. I mean, lose a couple pounds. Don't be unhealthy. Maybe like 10, 15 pounds. But, like, you're busy changing billboards, putting different pictures up. Like, clearly you want
changing billboards?
You want to be that other guy. You're tortured.
I didn't change the billboard. I sent in a... It wasn't changed. I sent in a picture.
do the fat guy thing. Get new clothes. Like, be the big presence. You know, don't try to lose so much. Don't
Well, look at that. That's cool. That picture is.
that.
Oh, wow. Who's that?
That's right outside the Lincoln
Is that Janice Dickinson?
That's outside the Lincoln Tunnel. Like, that's the busiest, like...
I wasn't trying to be funny when Janice was here. I didn't know that was her on the cover of her DVD. I mean, it looks like a 19-year-old model.
Well, you would...
Well, when did she take the picture? Could be a 90-year-old.
I thought it was from her modeling agency, like a model, one of the hot models.
Oh.
See, Ralph, you do make a point, but the thing is, you're right. This weight, though, is dangerous. Like, I'd have to get to... Because if I lost 20, 30 pounds now, I'd still look like a fat guy.
Yeah, you know, like 20, be Hollywood fat. Maybe, like, drop, like, 20 pounds. You still eat all that crap you eat, and you'll be happy.
It's hard giving up the food. He's got a point, man.
And what do you do when that billboard's up, and then people who don't really know what you look like, and then you
I mean, I think they know.
All right, Ralph, what do you want, please?
Also, I want to apologize to Robin for my comments about her being a newswoman, because clearly she was upset. I hadn't heard the thing about Robin's wrong. I hadn't heard it on the air. When I listened to the replay, she was really upset. I still don't understand why she was so upset, but she's a friend of mine, and I felt bad saying all that stuff.
All right, Robin, there you go. Ralph is apologizing. Do you accept his apology, or do you say no way?
This is the first time he's actually apologized on the air, so I will accept it. Because a lot of times the guys will say something and go, you know I don't really mean that, but they say it off the air.
No, clearly, I thought it was a bit. I thought you were just pretending to be, but you were upset, and I feel bad.
Is he a dingleberry and a hanger-on?
Well, I absolutely am a hanger-on, and I'll keep hanging.
All right, thank you. All right, Robin, go ahead, please. Well, that was a touching moment.
Yes, very. The president gave a State of the Union address last night.
I hope you said it was a mess.
Man, I tried to watch that.
They always start off, it doesn't matter what's going on, the State of the Union is strong. We just got a few problems we need to look into.
It doesn't matter.
And mostly the president... At least the thing that everybody wanted to hear him talk about was, of course, the situation in Iraq and the new plan to include more troops on the ground there. The president says the evil that caused 9/11 still exists, number one.
The evildoers.
Every success against the terrorists is a reminder of the shoreless ambitions of this enemy. The evil that inspired and rejoiced in 9/11 is still at work in the world.
Yeah, because we're not in Afghanistan fighting it.
He also says everybody wishes the war was over.
Every one of us wishes this war were over.
No more than him, I swear. I think now he knows he blew it.
Over and won. Yet it would not be like us to leave our promises unkept.
You mean your promise?
Yeah, you promised for all of us. We didn't get the...
Yeah, we didn't get a vote. Well, I guess we did vote you back in, but not me.
Our friends abandoned and our own security at risk.
Whatever.
And he says his will lead to success in Iraq. His way will lead to success in Iraq.
I really think that for the next election, if Hollywood's going to get behind a Democratic, candidate, there really should be some sort of test you have to go through to see how cool of a celebrity you are. Because the uncool ones fuck us up, I think. Like Howard, I think you'd get through. Springsteen, okay, that's cool. Ashton Kutcher, shut up.
Stay away.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people in this country who just vote the opposite of what that jerk-off says. I guarantee it.
My fellow citizens, our military commanders and I have carefully weighed the options. We discussed every possible approach. In the end...
Now we know it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, but we're here.
All right. Anything else?
And he says it's also time for the Iraqis to step up.
People of Iraq want to live in peace.
Oh, yeah, they're going to step up the same way he stepped up in Vietnam. They're not stepping up to anything. They don't know what they're doing over there. They don't even know what to believe. They're scared out of their brain.
Well, he's really talking about that government we installed.
Yeah, that government. We leave, that government's gone.
It's time for their government to act. Iraq's leaders know that our commitment is not open-ended. They have promised to deploy more of their own troops to secure Baghdad, and they must do so.
Yeah, or what? No, it's a real mess. It was poorly executed, poorly planned, and poorly thought out. And we're in a lot of deep trouble.
The government he installed. Good installation. Beautiful.
Anything else, Robin?
Well, there was a lot of reaction to the president's speech from both sides of the aisle. Here's Rudolph Giuliani, number 9. He's trying to support his president.
The strategy makes sense to me. It makes sense to me that it's an improvement over what we were doing before, which is rather than just pacifying and then holding territories and making sure that they remain that way and giving the Iraqi government the best chance to create stability.
However, freshman Connecticut Democratic Congressman Chris Murphy says that the president isn't listening to anyone when it comes to the Iraq war. Number 10.
The president continued to show that he's living in a fantasy world. His belief that we can somehow win this war with only 21,000 additional troops in one city runs counter to all of the opinion that he's gotten from his military and from foreign policy experts.
It's laughable. That guy just hit it right on the head. It ain't going to fly. It's just a waste of human life.
And Senator Ben Cardin, who's a Democrat from Maryland, says here the president goes again, wrongly trying to tie the Iraq war to September 11th, number 12.
I mean, the president was trying to use the emotion of 9/11. Implying once again that Iraq was involved in the attack on our country on 9/11, and they were not.
And nothing to do with it. We're over there to get the terrorists.
Actually, there's one congressman who says all the experts say we're creating more terrorists.
Yeah, I mean, it's just...
So just by leaving, we would lessen the amount of terrorists there are. Also, here is a director of the University of Virginia Center for Politics. He analyzed the president's speech, and he said that in his speech, the president couldn't have done much of anything except announcing a pullout of troops to win support. Number 14.
It was not a particularly effective State of the Union address, but maybe under these circumstances it really couldn't have been. I don't know if the greatest orator ever to live could have changed the grim reality facing President Bush.
So there you have it. The president also touched on some domestic issues, including wanting to reduce the nation's consumption of gasoline or oil by 20% over a certain amount of time. So the State of the Union is strong, but we have some big problems. He wants to deal with health care, Iraq, and our dependence or addiction, as he said last year, to oil.
Did you watch it all, Robin?
No, I didn't watch any.
No, I turned it off after American Idol.
Yeah. Now, you know how usually the insane with the applause. This was the first time he's talking in front of an mostly Democratic Congress, and it didn't seem as enthusiastic as the last.
It's hard to muster up any enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Hey, where's that tape from American Idol, Gary? What page is that on, real quick?
Even the Republicans aren't all that enthusiastic about this surge idea.
What?
On the JD page in the far right in yellow.
Okay. Here's the chick from American Idol misusing the English language.
Meanwhile, another Memphis belle was headed into the auditions.
My style is very important. It has to be. No, it works in with my confidentiality. It boosts my confidence in many, many ways.
That's pretty good.
Now, she could speak better. I didn't think the statement about Jamie Foxx earlier was true,
She's a bad
this
role
woman
model.
could speak better.
Robin, is there any other news that you need to get to? Please.
Yes, the little boy, he's now a 15-year-old boy who was kidnapped 4 years ago, who was just returned to his Missouri family. Well, that family just received a windfall. They were given a 4-bedroom home.
Nice.
By the McBride and Sons Homes Company. Hornbeck's aunt, Sherry Frazier, says they are speechless at the news.
I bet.
2:15.
This new home will allow the family to focus their time and energies on the needs of Sean as
and how to get him back on Oprah.
he begins the road to recovery from this ordeal. It will allow them a fresh start for their family so they can begin making new memories in a safe and comfortable environment.
What was the company to give him the house?
I said it was McBride and Sons Homes.
Great ad for that company.
Absolutely. They also sort of have an explanation for the whole Oprah thing. They say that
Oprah Winfrey, Negro woman from the South.
over the years they had been supported by a number of people, and they just wanted to say thank you. And they thought that was the most appropriate way, I suppose, to do it, to go on Oprah.
That's a good explanation. Yeah, you have to thank Oprah.
Well, I guess they were
That's
using
more
Oprah
important.
to thank all those people we didn't see.
And how nice of Oprah to accept that
Yeah,
responsibility.
She could be used like that.
To hustle that kid out in front of a national audience as soon as he got back from 4 years in captivity.
I'll help you thank them.
Yeah.
Come on.
Anything else, Robin?
Governor McGreevey wrote a book about having to come out of the closet after
He's
was
a fag.
accused of sexually harassing one of his subordinates.
Governor McCreepy.
He made that resignation speech.
Why are you a homo?
Resigned, wrote a book, and then he went on Oprah, and now his former wife is going to write a book as well.
I'd rather read her book.
She says that enough already. She's been asked over and over again about the whole situation, and her story, her side of the story, has never gotten out there. So now she's going to put it all down and put it to rest and hope people stop asking her what it was like.
I will adopt a cocksucker.
She's married to a gay governor.
Anything else, Robin?
On all cylinders.
Saddam Hussein's corpse went on a little tour.
Yes.
Before he was actually buried. There's more video that has surfaced on the internet of the ambulance ride that took Saddam Hussein to his burial site.
He was at the Luxor in Las Vegas for a weekend.
Apparently, it made a number of stops.
Yes.
So that, I guess, people could see it like a trophy corpse. Guess what we've got in the back of our truck?
Come here. The space shuttle?
Every time.
Take a look.
What?
Take a look at what we got.
The body is shown splayed out on a gurney in a white cloth body bag in the back of the ambulance while gawkers crowd around it in a Baghdad street. So.
Nice.
More videotape of Saddam Hussein.
Great success.
What's the #1 dog in the country, Howard?
Labrador Retriever.
You are absolutely right. Actually, it's the Golden Retriever, isn't it?
I thought it was Labs. I thought Labs are the #1 dog. Most people have a Lab.
You're right. Labrador Retrievers are #1, but #2.
I was shocked. I remember reading a list like a while ago that it was some dog, but now I think it's like a poodle or something.
It's the Yorkshire Terrier.
Oh, Yorkshire Terrier. Terriers are tough dogs. I mean, anything terrier has a lot of energy. I mean, you got to have a yard and the whole thing.
Really? Even those little?
Yes.
They're pretty little.
Terriers mean terrible. They're terrorizing you. But I mean, if you got a situation where you want a dog that can exercise a lot, then that's the one for you.
Yeah, the people from the Kennel Club say many modern dog owners prefer a portable, pint-sized pet that fits their modern, fast-paced lifestyle.
I'm amazed how few people research really what they're getting. In other words, they see the dog and they go, "Oh, that's a cute dog." Like my sister got years ago. So the dog's no longer alive, but the dog was a
bearded collie.
Bearded collie, that's right, like a herding dog, a sheepdog. It needs tremendous exercise. My sister didn't have enough time to. That dog had so much energy. you know.
Why did she get the dog?
Because she thought it was cute. She loved the dog and everything, but the dog had too much energy for her situation. You've got to read about the disposition of the animal. Well-bred dogs have a disposition. Like I was in the city. I said, I'm getting English Bulldog. They don't hardly need exercise. They hardly need any exercise. I know how to say it. I'm a role model. But the fact of the matter is they need very little exercise, and that's what I was into. But people go, oh, I was going by the pet store and I grabbed a dog. First of all, buying from a pet store is like sinful.
It is?
Yes. Because the breeders are, well, I don't know if you care. But
no, I do, but I'm
saying the breeders aren't the most always reputable. You don't know where they're really coming from, these animals. A lot
really?
Of them,
from all pet stores?
A lot of them are purebred, even though they say they're, I don't know all.
Not only are they not purebred, sometimes they are not well.
Right.
But you're making it sound like that's the rule.
And then people give them up, and they end up at North Shore Animal League or something like that, or perfectly good dogs end up at North Shore Animal League because people are bored with having an animal. It's a nightmare out there. So what you got to do is research what it is you want in terms of disposition, not looks.
You don't buy the dog for looks as well.
That can factor in.
People make the same mistake.
You can't get a high-energy dog if you're a fucking fat, lazy slob.
Hey, let me tell you something. Dana got this enormous fucking dog, and I told her, I said, couldn't you at least gotten a smaller one? Because I do have a modern, fast-paced lifestyle, Robin.
No. It's like Janice Dickinson. She looks good. You want to fuck her.
Yeah.
But she's too much trouble.
Right. No, the dog-women, comparison is very accurate.
Right. But a lot of people, you see, they like these portable dogs.
Yeah, right.
In a purse.
Well, that's okay, but get one with a disposition that suits you.
I don't know. I didn't think anybody thought those dogs needed to have a disposition to be concerned about because they were so little.
No.
You still
Some of them
have
are
to
yappy.
be concerned, huh?
Yeah, you most certainly do, Robin.
All right.
I'm an expert on anything. What else you want to know about?
Do you need to take all this into consideration if you're getting a cat?
No, cat's a cat. I mean, but I'll tell you what. I got an older cat. I found the cat, and I saw the disposition first. In other words, I didn't have a kitten because I wanted a certain type of cat. I wanted a friendly cat. Some of them are more standoffish.
I thought all cats are like assholes, though.
No. Some are more friendly than others. Some can actually, kind of bond with you.
I'm bringing my cat in here. You'll fall in love with my cat.
Well, they're cute, but, you want a cat who's willing to blow you.
I can find you that.
Take it easy over there.
I'm kidding. I have a bagel high.
Anybody else have anything to say, or can Robin continue?
Convicted Watergate conspirator Howard Hunt has died at the age of 88.
God, I love that.
He died yesterday at the North Shore Hospital in Miami following a lengthy battle with pneumonia. He had a distinguished career as a World War II vet and a CIA officer. As a consultant for then-President Richard Nixon, Hunt and another Nixon aide, G. Gordon Liddy, plotted to bug the Democratic National Convention or their committee headquarters in Washington's Watergate Hotel. 5 men were arrested trying to burglarize the DNC offices on June 17, 1972. Hunt eventually pled guilty to wiretapping and conspiracy charges and served 33 months in prison. He said he was never in Watergate, yet it was always linked to his name once it happened.
Very nice.
He did time.
He did his time.
Yep. 88 years old. He was also a novelist.
Yeah, he wrote spy novels.
Yeah.
Anything else, Robin?
The Academy Awards were announced yesterday, and people are reacting.
If Bobble doesn't win, I won't come through.
You're going to what?
Babble.
Bobble.
Babble. Sorry.
Let's see. Alan Arkin from Little Miss Sunshine.
He was great in that.
He was nominated for Best Supporting Actor, and he says this is his definition of a loser.
What number?
Actually, I don't have that one.
No, I didn't think
that
you did.
one.
He didn't hold up a picture of me, did he, Robin?
I had that yesterday. The Vegas odds makers are in with their assessment. Here is John Avello to talk about the favorites, 2-9.
All right, John Avello, everybody. This is...
Love these guys.
The leader for the Best Picture is The Departed. For Best Actor, Forrest Whitaker. For Best Actress, Helen Mirren. And for Best Director, Martin Scorsese.
Scorsese.
Mr. Martin Scorsese.
Leonardo DiCaprio, who was nominated for Blood Diamond, says he's rooting for Scorsese.
I'll be rooting for him. You know that. You know I'll be rooting for Scorsese. There's no question about that.
And he says it's Sazy, so I don't know who's right here. And Jennifer Hudson of American Idol fame says her Oscar nomination means a lot.
Oh, it's a big deal. Are you kidding? I mean, Simon was wrong. You got a tape of that? What number?
2-8.
2-8.
Oh, don't have that.
Have that one
I'm
either.
all over the place today.
Yeah.
Sorry, Will.
That website's going to fill up, Robin. You better watch yourself.
Keith Urban, who is the husband of Nicole Kidman, has just completed 3 months of rehab.
Well, that's a great way to start a marriage. Boy, that girl knows how to pick them, huh? I got to tell you.
Here he is talking about it. He says life had become unmanageable for him. 3-3.
Who said that?
Keith Urban.
You sure you got that?
3-3.
3-3. Jeez, you're a busy woman. Hold on. I got to hear this guy.
Now, there was no big cataclysmic event that happened right before I went in. What it was a lot of small things that were happening in my life, small moments that were starting to accumulate, and they were making my life unmanageable. And I got to the point where I wanted to go in to treat.
Isn't that amazing? Like, you'd think that would be like a time she would have recognized it. I mean...
Yeah, he was having this big wedding, and she didn't notice something was wrong.
All right.
Also, he says, it was a long time in rehab, 3-4.
And the reason why it was so long, too, was just what I was learning as I stayed in there. That first 30 days, I learned what they say in there, that abstinence is it's the ticket into the movie. It's not the movie. So...
Right.
And he does say that he got a lot of support from Nicole while he was in.
My wife stayed extraordinarily strong and loving, and my friends and family were there, and man, it's just been really overwhelming.
Super.
And finally this morning, Dakota Fanning is in a new movie called Hound Dog, and it's getting a lot of people up in arms because there is a very graphic, I am told, rape scene.
Holy mackerel!
In the movie. Lots of people are talking about it. Here's the director, Deborah Kampmeyer, who says critics haven't seen the movie yet.
Yeah, how would they know?
The thing is, all the people who are upset about this movie have never seen this movie. And the people who actually support the film are the people who have seen it. And really important people are supporting the film. And I'm grateful for their support. And, you know, I think when people see the film, they'll be surprised. The thing is, all the people...
All right.
She says that the rape scene is handled delicately.
Mm-hmm.
She must be educated.
All right, Robin.
So if you haven't seen it, just wait.
That's right. Keep your mouth shut. All right, Robin, thank you. And is that what's happening?
That is.
For all things King Norris, check out www.kingnorris.com. Artie Lange with Sal, Richard, Bob Levy, and the boys from Bubba the Love Sponge. March 23rd at the Lakeland Center, Lakeland, Florida. See Gary Dell'Abate at Steven Singer Jewelers on the other corner of 8th and Walnut in Philadelphia on Thursday, February 8th at 3 p.m. See Sal, Richard, Rev Bob, and more Saturday, January 27th at the Majestic Theater, Detroit, Michigan. Go to Ticketmaster.com. Reverend Bob Shuley, Beetlejuice, Saturday, March 3rd at Headliners Music Hall, Morrisville, Kentucky. Call 502-584-8088 for tickets. The Reverend Bob Levy, Jim Florentine, Beetlejuice, and more. Friday, February 16th at the Ram's Head Live, Baltimore, Maryland. Call 410-244-1131 for tickets. And they'll also be at the Broadway Theater of Pitman, New Jersey on Saturday, February 17th. Call 856-384-8381 for tickets or visit RevBobLevy.com. To book Benji and his naked lesbian bachelor party strippers and to see their new, dirty, interactive website, go to dialadancer.com or call 1-800-414-7808.
Oh, that's good.
Shut up. Hey now. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the show. It is a beautiful day. A beautiful day yesterday for everybody but Rudy Giuliani. He's going to have a problem. He could run, you know, the only thing that might keep him from running is his wife just won't leave it alone and shut up. She keeps talking to the press.
They're in a PR campaign now. Everybody's trying to win the favor of the people.
It's a tough situation for Rudy, but you know, if you think about it, you wake up and think if you don't vote for Rudy and we don't have him in New York anymore, you're losing a great public servant.
Well, now the question is, will Rudy run or will he get the prostate surgery?
I don't know. Why, they're saying he should get the surgery?
Well, they're saying that he has decided to take the most radical, you know, the most radical step to get rid of his cancer, which would be the surgery, which would lay him up for like 3 months.
Wow. Well,
but he says he hasn't done it. It's a terrible thing for Newsweek to say, but I don't know why they're saying it if they don't have proof.
Because it's a slow news day, but they said to his wife, which is a totally ridiculous question, Donna Hanover, they said to her, hey, did Rudy get you anything for Mother's Day? And she's like, no.
Well, what is wrong with the press, though? I mean, how heinous can you be to ask a woman who's just announced that she's divorcing her husband, did he get you a Mother's Day present?
The press is insane.
They're horrible human beings.
Keep asking questions. Please. Hey, I got to tell you, I am very, very excited because... first of all, we had some good weather here in New York.
The weather excites you.
It just makes me feel good. You can see I'm in an elevated mood. You can see I'm a happy man. I mean, just give me some nice weather for crying out loud. Some sunshine. I mean, let me take a walk somewhere, get some fresh air. You know what I'm saying? just give me some air. Man. So I was watching some porno this. You know what? Maybe let me take a break.
I'm trying to porn. Yeah,
well,
you did that outside?
I hung out with the crazy cabbie this weekend. An effort to see how insane he really is.
Oh my God! And the verdict is?
Oh, he's crazy. Actually, he's pretty normal. I don't know if he was in good behavior or what.
Well, he can't drink anymore. You probably should have seen him in his drinking days.
Yeah.
Now he's the tamed crazy cat.
He just walks around all night because we were in some club and he goes, yeah, I don't need to drink. I don't need to drink. I don't need it.
Oh, no. That's the guy who wants to drink.
Yeah. All right, listen, I'll tell you all about it. We just got to take a break. We'll get this thing going right after these words. By the way, tomorrow the Foo Fighters will perform live, and I'm very, very excited about it. Very excited about it. I
like those guys.
Does he still got that Taylor guy as his drummer?
Yeah, you should be excited, too.
About that.
Yeah. Kid Rock will be in later this week. Jon Stewart, Sinead O'Connor, RuPaul, Roger Ebert will be in.
Kid Rock, who got himself a girlfriend after saying, "Why would I bother?"
Yeah, and James King, the model.
Yeah. Now he knows why to bother.
Right. Now all of a sudden he's bothering. All right, we got to take a break. We're going to come back and tell you everything that's going on. We have a bunch of goofy crap for you.
Stern Show.
Hey now. Hey now. Yeah. All right. Hey now. Look who showed up. Crazy Cabby is here.
Evil. You know what he reminds me of, like a demented Jonathan Winters.
Really?
I love Jonathan Winters.
Yeah.
He was so underrated.
So you can't insult him. A demented Jonathan Winters. He reminds me of a retarded Robin Williams.
That guy not on speed. I love him, too.
There you go. You know,
I heard he's well hung.
Yeah, I just want to... Who? Robin
Williams.
I believe that.
He's packing a horse.
How did you hear that?
Through the grapevine.
I bet you I know.
I picture chat
site. Is that right?
Yeah.
I picture gay chat site. Does he have a chat site?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't think so. Who's going on?
Well, anyway, I was on the air last week complaining about porno and that I tried to pleasure myself to this porno called Erotic Witch Project.
Right.
And I got to tell you, and then when Erotic Witch Project sucked, I put in this DVD that was so complicated that the girls just come on and yell at you and tell you you're not good at working your DVD player. I swear.
Player, you idiot.
I never even got to watch the porno. So Crazy Cabby comes up to me and he says, he pulls me aside in the hall. He says, dude, he says,
I can hook you up.
He says, you've been very nice to me. He goes, I got the best porno. You have to watch this. So, he gives it to me. I shoved it in my bag. Because
you're disgusted that you need that.
Yes, I'm humiliated that I need porno.
Porn is great.
Porn is great, but,
But you shouldn't really have to.
I felt like I was scoring heroin, It was just like,
Brown bag it and put it under the desk.
It's like heroin is cooler. You don't want to be seen, getting porno.
That's why they put it in a bag usually.
And part of me wanted to say to Cabby, oh, please, dude, I don't have time. Get away from me.
I do that for the air.
Please, you disgust me. Get away.
Who do you think I am?
So, but you know what? I'm not too proud. The porno screams loser, It's like, especially like two guys. This is the best porno. It's like two losers, just losers in the hallways at this radio station where we're supposed to be cool.
Passing around their tapes.
Passing around porno tapes.
Go sit by yourself and watch this.
Yeah.
Hey, when you're alone.
Yeah. There's no real cool way to exchange porno.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I went home this weekend and I'm trying to think what night I ended up watching this porno. Oh, I know what it was.
Calling to you.
Well, this is weird. What happened is, so like when did I see you? Saturday night?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got to ask you about that, too.
There's nothing to ask.
No.
So Saturday night.
No, not about that part of it.
Oh, yeah.
I stood in front of that bar for an hour and a half waiting for you guys because Booker didn't tell me you guys were going out to eat.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Yeah, isn't that nice of him?
Oh.
He wants to keep his Howard to himself.
Oh, they left him standing in the...
They're like, well, we're going to meet you at the bar at 11:30. So I'm a military guy. I go to the bar at like 11:20.
That's cool.
I walk up to the door. The guy's like, are you on a list? I'm like, well, I don't know. I'm meeting friends. Well, who's your friend? I said, Howard Stern. Well, he's not on a list. He says, go stand on the corner because you can't stand in front of the place.
Yeah, we went to this place called Spa, which was very happening.
Yeah.
I thought.
Yes.
I mean, I just don't know what to do with places like that.
I don't either.
You go there and, there are people who know how to go to clubs.
Yes.
And then how to schmooze.
Right.
Me and Cabby are just standing in the corner.
In the corner by ourselves.
Yeah, talking to each other because...
You always think, well, what do they know that I don't know?
Well, it's weird is there are guys, there's lots of hot chicks.
Lots of. Yes.
But I'm bad at going up to a chick and saying, hey, how you doing? I'm just bad at that. I don't want any part of that. I mean, I guess I'm shy.
Dance, and it was like a dance club.
Yeah, so like all the cool guys have like a dance move.
Oh yeah, they do.
Dance up to girls.
They like dance and they look good doing it. I admit they look good.
Dancing by themselves, but you don't know.
Yeah, and as far as I'm
because
concerned,
there's so many people there. There's girls right next to them.
Right.
Yeah. We were there with some South African dudes, and they all knew how to dance. And they were all like dancing.
Is that where they were from? I thought they were British.
No, I thought they were Australian. And I said to the guy, hey, man, what's with you guys from Australia? He goes, we're from South Africa.
I know, you're supposed to notice those little changes in that accent.
Yeah, right. I'm like, oh, and the guy's all insulted, and I'm like, dude, no one cares. I said, how is it growing up in South Africa? Don't they, like, take advantage of black people? He says, we grew up in an isolated community. It was great. I was like, oh, okay. It's great for white people, but it's isolated. I go, I don't even want, I don't want to get bummed out because I'm going to get all upset. So, anyway, we go to the club, and there are guys who know how to dance and crap, and like they shake their ass, and like
their arms are up,
in the air, which is kind of gay to me.
Right, me
too. You know what I mean? But they know how to dance, and there are chicks there. Chicks just get up on sofas and stuff and start dancing.
Really?
Like go-go girls, like Goldie on Laughing or something. And I'm just like, whoa.
I mean, they're not paid. They just do that.
Yeah, they're just
they're
fun
just
drinking.
And then, like, there's this really hot blonde behind the bar, working the bar, and she's dancing while she's hardly serving drinks.
It was like Solid Gold, that show they used to have.
Yeah.
Everybody.
The employees are dancing.
Yeah, she's dancing, and she gets up in the bar and is dancing, and I'm like, I'm so out of it. I'm such a loser.
I don't know what to do. Do I raise my arms? Do I jump on a sofa?
I thought Cabby would be kind of a wild. I think he needs alcohol. You got to go back to drinking.
It's not my element.
He didn't notice when he wasn't drinking.
I thought he was going to be an animal and stuff, and like picking up chicks stuff. And he's like, he's very calm. He's just like, hey, how you doing?
Well, it was a new situation. I had never hung out with you before.
Yeah.
It was, I'm evaluating. I was looking for the sniper in the room.
You looked as lame as I was. The two of us were the two biggest lame-os in the room.
I love guys who, when there are girls around, they still are looking for other guys.
Yeah, right, yeah. Without booze, you're a fraidy cat like me. So, I don't know, but... Yeah, so it was cool. I mean, we had a good time and everything, but I guess we had a good time.
I got the hell out of there.
Yeah,
that's not my.
I left about a half hour.
Dance clubs are not me.
I left about a half hour after you.
Did you?
Yeah.
So you cut out.
Yeah.
So listen to this.
Well, I don't drink either, so it's like if I hang out there long enough, that vodka starts to look real good.
Cabby found us at this restaurant, right? So a bunch of us go over to this club.
I had to call for an hour to try to find someone at this restaurant.
He's wandering the streets looking for
Yes, because no one wanted to tell me where the hell you were at.
Well, I heard we were meeting at the club at 11:30, quarter to 12.
Right. And I'm standing outside the club at 1:45, and no one's there.
We didn't get there till 1:45.
Yeah, but what was the dinner thing that he missed?
Oh, I was invited to dinner. So I went with Ralph to dinner with a bunch of people.
Oh, I see.
And everyone said to me, well, hey, like Booker said he was going to call Crazy Kevin and all the guys and say, listen, we're going to all meet over there. Booker was supposed to get everybody in. And then whenever you show up, you show up. It didn't have to be exactly at 11:30.
You couldn't get anybody into this bar unless you were somebody. We would not have gotten in unless he wouldn't have been there.
Right.
I mean, it was really...
So if you show up without Howard, you have to stand on the corner.
Oh, yeah.
So then when I got
an awning down there on 14th and 4th Avenue.
When I got in, I put my arm around Cabby, and I said to the guy at the door, this is my buddy.
Right.
And the guy had to kiss Cabby's ass. It was good.
It was pretty good.
It's pretty funny. So, anyway, getting back to it. The porno.
Yes.
Oh, but I got to tell you a funny story about him.
What?
So we go in the car from the restaurant to this club, and a couple of chicks pile in with us, and some chick had to go sit on Cabby's lap because there was no room in the car.
Right.
So Cabby is doing real good. The chick's kind of actually liking him, like talking to him and everything. And all of a sudden he goes, excuse me, but you have a great ass. It feels so good on my leg. She hops off his leg, sits on the floor of the car,
yes,
and she won't even go near him.
I know exactly what kind of guy he is now.
Yeah. I go, dude.
I was saying it because, sometimes women have bony asses, and they'll, like, dig into your leg if they're sitting on your thigh.
Right.
So I was, like, saying, you know...
Yeah, but a woman doesn't want to get the feeling that you're getting aroused while she's sitting on your lap when she doesn't even...
Are you getting aroused, dude?
No, not at all. Actually, I was kind of climbing back inside because it was so tight in there. And I'm a big guy. I need to spread out.
Yeah, so he got her off his lap real quick.
But, you have a fat ass.
Right.
He reminds me of a guy, you know, when I was in the military.
Right.
So there was this guy who couldn't get any women, and one of the guys felt bad for him, says, look, I'm going to take you to a club. And he says, I want you to dress nice. So he shows up to pick up the guy, and the guy has a T-shirt on that says, happiness is a wet blank.
Wu-Tang like kind of word?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to pick up women in this shirt.
I'm not like that. I'm actually
he wasn't that
I'm
bad.
a gentleman.
Well, it's the same kind of thing.
But you're a gentleman up to a point.
Right.
So good.
I'm a pig.
Yeah,
but
it all boils down to because I'll tell you why he is a pig. Wait, I got more stuff. So he hands me a porno on Thursday here at the radio station.
Great title, by the way.
What would the Planet of the Gapes?
Planet of the Gapes 3, Destination Uranus.
Right, okay. So, wait a second.
Hey.
So he's following me around the radio station. I'm thinking, dude, I got the best porno. Planet of the Gapes, Destination Uranus. Planet of the Gapes 3. You know, when a guy knows the title of porno,
the whole series,
you know
Planet of the Gapes.
you know he's watching. Like,
I used to work in the business. I mean, when I was like 18, I was running a porno joint.
Sure you were. All right, anyway, so...
What
were you?
to do with today?
I'm just a fan.
You know, just because you left the industry doesn't mean you just
exactly
ignore it.
My connection.
Right. So he's like, dude, Planet of the Gapes 3, Destination Uranus. And I'm like, you know, and every minute he's telling me this, and it's not a cool thing to be saying and saying the name of porno. You're supposed to say, oh, I got a good porno, I got to lend it to you.
Or just
the
movie.
You shouldn't even know the name.
I should have known the name.
I'm crass.
So he knows the names of too many movies.
He knows the stars.
Yeah, right. This guy's
you know the stars.
This guy's whacking it every minute. So anyway, you can tell.
Chronic.
Yeah. So Thursday comes up to me after the show and he goes, dude, this is it. And he hands it to me. I go, put it in a bag or something.
Yeah, don't hand it to me in the hall.
It's a big box, big giant box. Chicks with their anus.
Right.
You know, it's an anal film. He goes, this is the greatest anal film. The greatest. And I'm like, okay, man, great. So, you know, figure, okay, what the hell? I took it from him. And I quickly threw it in my little shopping bag.
Yeah.
My trick-or-treat bag.
You couldn't wait to watch it.
No, as a matter of fact, so I get home, and I'm going through my mail. This is Thursday evening. And I say, when my kids are coming in for the weekend and everything, I say, I got to hide this somewhere. So I'm like trying to hide this porno.
You have Planet of Gapes around with your daughters.
My 3 daughters are Planet of the Gapes, Destination Uranus. And there's pictures all over the box, volume 3.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Dad, you got the other 2 volumes?
Right, yeah, what happened in the first?
Yeah.
Same thing that happened in the third, I'm sure.
Right. I'll get to your phone calls in a minute, by the way. I see there's a lot of people on the phone, but okay. So I find a hiding spot for it and everything, and I forget about it, which is very cool, I think. I think that's very cool.
Right. It's like forgetting where your crack is.
Forget about it. You put it to the back of your mind.
Yeah, I was kind of proud. Like Thursday night, had a great night, blah, blah, blah. Friday night, great night. Everything was cool. What did I do Friday night? I'm trying to remember. I don't even remember, but everything was cool. Oh, Friday night, yeah, my daughter's birthday party.
Oh, wow, cool.
Whole thing, you know, threw a little party for her, and that was successful.
Wow.
Saturday, out to Long Island, hanging out with Ashley, go to my mom's, give her her Mother's Day gift. Got her earrings, got her flowers, got her the whole thing.
You didn't mistakenly bring a
No
movie.
dinner?
No. But for Mom? No dinner, because I had the kids. No, believe me, I did fine. So I didn't want to deal with Sunday traffic and everything. So did all that. Got into the city. Went back to sleep Saturday night, go out to dinner, hang out with the guys.
Yeah, get together with the guys.
Okay. But there was a glitch in it. Sunday morning, after being up till 4 o'clock in the morning, I wake up at like 8 o'clock in the morning. I can't sleep. I've slept for 4 hours.
You're frisky.
Now I'm freaking out. I can't sleep.
It's Planet of the Gapes week.
Wait, I get up. I'd forgotten completely about Planet of the Gapes. I get up. I'm eating. I figure if I eat, maybe I can fall back asleep.
What are you eating?
Ate a couple of egg whites, some toast. You know, sometimes if I eat, I can fall back asleep. Sometimes I'm really hungry. Because I've been dieting, trying to, you know.
Yeah, but you get in the kitchen and whip up the egg white?
Yeah, I do.
When that happens, I'm up for the rest of the day.
Yeah, so am I, evidently. So, you and me are very similar in that respect. So, all of a sudden, I'm pacing. I'm like, I gotta get back to sleep. I'm going to be miserable the rest of the day. And it's gorgeous outside Sunday. And I was just like, should I go out or should I mean, I only slept for 4 hours.
The sun was already up.
Yeah, I was like,
looking like it was going to be a great day.
Yeah, and I was like, you know, what am I going to do? Do I get up and walk around and be miserable the rest of the day and cranky, or do I try and fall back asleep? At this point, it's 9 o'clock, and I'm freaking out and all this stuff.
Or do you masturbate?
That's right.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I was like, wait a second. I know what I'll do. I forgot completely what I needed to do.
I know the great equalizer.
Yeah, I'll pleasure myself. Then I go, oh, no. The only porn I have is the one where the girls yell at me for not knowing how to work my DVD player, or that erotic witch project, which I refuse to watch. So I lay down in the bed by myself, and I start to do it to myself. And I'm telling you, like Turkish taffy, nothing's going on.
You have no ability to
fantasies
with your mind anymore.
No. There's a whole reason for that, but I'm not going to get into it. So
No.
Depression. So anyway.
Your mind doesn't work. Then to get up and just look at yourself and get all.
I know. I tried that. Sometimes if I stand in the mirror nude and if I just look, I can like look at myself.
I stay away from mirrors when I'm naked.
Yeah.
It depresses me.
So anyway, so all of a sudden I go.
And I think of you looking at yourself and admiring.
Yeah, all of a sudden I'm like, oh, that effing crazy cabbie. He gave me that porno. Good man.
Let me go over to my bed.
Planet of the Gapes 3, Destination Uranus.
Where'd you hide it, by the way?
I had like a back shelf that like is hidden behind books
like
and
a
stuff.
secret compartment.
I had like a secret compartment.
It's the porno spot.
Yeah, I had a porno spot.
Alfred, get me my...
Quickly. Porno. So I go over, and the box is disgusting. I mean, it's like one of those sleazy, the artwork is bad.
Gabby did just before he took the box and put the video back.
Right, but it was sealed and everything. It looked like it was a new porno.
Yeah, it's brand new.
Yeah, it was brand new.
I had never even looked at that.
The shrink wrap was still on.
Well, no, there's no shrink wrap. So I take this Planet of the Gapes.
Yes.
And I go into the bedroom. I got the VCR in there, pop it in. And now I'm ready.
All right, you ready for some good porn?
Yeah. Now I'm ready for porn.
Yeah.
Spread my hey, I live a lot.
You're a Vaseline guy?
Oh, big time.
Oh, my.
It takes care of your skin later.
You don't need to.
No wonder you look so youthful down there.
What you can put in your hair?
Right. Your hair looks great today. Yeah, you must have had a big weekend. Yeah, stick it straight up. So, wait a second. So, I put on this porno. And the premise, there's hardly a premise, but there's like 3 different chicks. Each one of them with a guy who's very well hung.
Very.
And they're going to have anal sex.
No build up at all.
All the women are ugly. And to the point where, and the lighting is so bright. They're using outdoor lighting. Each chick's flaws are like
glaring.
Like the breasts full of like scars. The ass full of pimples, cellulite. I mean,
it wasn't that bad.
They were so hideous, the chicks, and the guy's disgusting. So, and what he does is there's no story, nothing. They start talking on the couch, and then they cut, and all of a sudden naked and anal is going on.
Bad music starts and the anal is going on.
And all I can tell you is, in this anal with these disgusting, ugly women, and they show you close-ups. You can see everything that's going. It's like a proctologist examination table. And I'm sitting there. The first time I ever had to do this with porno, I'm looking away. I'm turning my head to the side, looking away, hitting fast forward because I said I'm going to be sick. I said, this guy's a freak.
That
crazy cabbie.
That does it for you, crazy cabbie?
It's a violent, It's not violent. It's violent. He violently, like takes it. It's rough sex. It's rough sex. And the butt is everything. And I go, this guy's a
no
freak.
build up at all.
No build up.
Boom, I'm there.
And the anal is so graphic. And I guess when a girl receives it, how do I say this? Relax. All I know is the muscles relax. No, but you just don't want to see what's doing inside, and that's what you're saying.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
No, I'm trying to explain. The production company's called Extreme Associates. Oh my God, it's the most graphic, disgusting. So I fast forward. I said, let me go to another girl who's good looking. Second girl's a bigger pig than the first one. The first girl's got like belly fat and rolls, And I'm like, Jesus Christ, Tabby's doing it to this? This is his favorite porno? Second chick is worse, like Asian kind of, looks like her faces, but you're skanking. and then the third chick is like a black chick, but not a black chick with the blonde hair. All the way to the end. I kept past, who's past the black chick? I think there's a blonde at the end. Oh, really? Yeah.
Jeez, can't be seen the whole thing.
Well, finally I found a scene that wasn't all that graphic. With I got into the black chick. Because she had a really nice body. Right. And I kind of did it quick to that before things got ugly. And then I was done. I was disgusted. I took it. I threw it right out.
Jeez.
Yeah, I threw it. I don't want to see that one
Don't
again.
you recommend any porn ever again?
I mean, it was so graphic. With some good stuff. So graphic, a proctologist would be repulsed.
Why did you think that was the one for Howard?
Because he loves it. He's sick with chicks, I'm telling you. Extreme. I don't know. I am sick. There was nothing sexy about it, dude. I'm twisted.
Good Lord.
You had to see this porno.
No, I don't.
You gotta watch it. It's the European style, man. And they don't mess around.
Because the European and those Japanese porn, it's just ridiculous.
It's ugly. This is Sunday morning. People are in church, and I'm watching it.
Beautiful, sunshiny.
Yeah, right.
The planet of the gapes.
Yeah, and I did it, and I was just like disgusted with myself. But see, wait a second. He got off to it. Yes, I did. See? I found the spot that wasn't that violent. See? Everybody can sit here and poke fingers at the fat guy. But Howard loved a little bit of it. I did. I found my spot. Yes. Man, I've got to bring this in for you.
No, thank you.
You know what? I'm going to bring this in
if
for you.
it disgusted you, I know I don't.
Can I tell you something? You're going to be so disgusted you might throw up. That's how vile it is.
Even your description is just like, why?
Vile.
Why would you even put this in your machine?
Let me put it to you this way. You know how on the aperture of a camera, when it opens all the way up?
Oh, gee.
All right, that's what this looks like.
Oh, and then it
am I right? Yeah, it locks open.
Right, when you see it fly open.
That's what this was. And I'm like, wait a second, am I seeing... I don't think I'm going to get any gates out of the office.
Opposite wall.
Yeah, I mean, I've done it a handful of times. I mean, I can count on my hand the amount of times I've done anal. And you know what? You're done? I'm done. Really? This film beat it out of me.
Thanks to
Ladies, I saved you pain and turmoil. Well, there's never that much pain. Not with me. I'm like a third the size of that guy in the movie. Those guys were pretty packed. Yeah. There was some heat going on. There was a guy, and I said, man, I wish I had a weapon like that. You know what, though? I don't think women, from what I've understood, I've never had any complaints. But ask Robin about that. I don't think chicks all... I mean, it doesn't have to be that big.
It doesn't have to be that big.
Right.
No, and in fact, too big is bad.
Right. But you got to have something.
Minimum. But there's a minimum. You're right.
Right. You got to have a minimum.
A minimum you don't want.
What's your minimum, Robin? What's your minimum? I'd like to see if I measure out. Show it to her.
I'll let you know.
Really? She'll take a look. And you'll know. Bring Planet of the Gapes, and then I'll show it. Planet of the Gapes 3. Imagine there were 2 others.
Oh, God.
And I was like, I know every sexual lingo. I wasn't even sure what gape was.
Right.
In fact, one of the whores in the movie was like, they're explaining it to her, and she's like, what's gape? The guy in the porno goes, this porno is called Planet of the Gapes. They interview each girl. Planet of the Gapes 3, isn't that great? And he's like, ha, 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 ha. And she goes, I I don't get it. Because you don't know what a gape is? They're the brightest bulbs on the tree. You're right.
Yeah, but you wonder, where do they get these girls?
I'm sure they're all dead now.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure they've all OD'd or something. I mean, I do wonder that myself. Where do they get them? These girls are dirty girls. I mean, they're dirty.
Well, see, I kill them at the rap party.
They have a rap party for Planet of the Apes. Like, all you girls go take a shower in there. Unbelievable. Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Just what you want to see.
And I'm saying, and then afterwards I'm done. I go, what is with Cabby? He's scary.
Yeah. This sets you up to think that he's really out.
I'm really not that scary, though. Yeah, you are. I mean, I'm not watching the crazy bondage or the gangbang sallies. I mean, like gangbang you can't get off to. No one can. It's disturbing. Yeah. I went and rented because you had that, what was it? Houston 500? Yeah, I went and rented that. Mm-hmm. I like it. You rent it, you return it and stuff. Yeah, it was like a documentary. Yeah, right. I mean, it wasn't there was nothing turn on about it. It was disgusting. That is not hot porno. Oh, my. Those gangbang films are not hot.
I don't know why they do them. They must be popular, though.
Guys want to see it.
Going on.
You know what I think it is? If you sell like 500 pornos, that's a big amount of pornos. Right? So they get the 500 guys to buy it.
Yeah, I guess you can get 500 guys to buy it.
No, because, you know, I worked in the business. You know, when they put the movies out and sell them, the people who buy the movies, like the stores, they're only paying $2 a pop for them. Really? And then they turn around and sell them for $49. That's where your money's made. Oh, I see. Yeah. But there's so much. I mean, I think the adult business last year was $10 billion. I mean, it's out of control.
There were 20 billion movies.
It's $1 a movie. You know, what's funny is, and I couldn't help but think of the irony of this, I'm lying in a mess on Sunday morning thinking Cabby has a problem. He's weird.
Because you used his porno.
Yeah. I'm like, he's got a problem. I'm Vanilli. Wow, look at me. He's got a problem. I don't.
Oh, he's sick.
Yeah, he's a pervert. I'll tell you that. Hey, Mark, you're on the air. Go ahead. Well, let's take a couple of phone calls. Welcome to the show. It is Monday morning. Beautiful.
Happening Monday.
Happening Monday. What's up, Mark?
Not much, Howard. How you doing this morning?
What's up?
Hey, I got a good one for you. Nomadland.
Oh, geez, now you're going to get recommendations.
There's so much porno out there. Nomadland?
Nomadland, 24. It's all girls working out.
Well, it's better working out?
Working out.
It's better than Planet of the Apes, at least in the title.
I don't know. I haven't seen that one, but the way you described it sounds pretty raunchy.
All right, I'll check it out, man. You know what? I don't want to discuss good porno right now. I'm trying to think I'm better than that. The No Man's Land series sucks. Does it? Yeah, it's you know that. Yeah, it's horrible.
Well, what's wrong with that?
It's bad. It's bad girl porno. There's much better. It's not hardcore out there. See, but you're a little too hardcore for me, man. No, I don't want to see. I don't want a gynecology exam. No, I understand that. Yeah. You should try Max Hardcore. His series is pretty twisted and good. You don't seem to be embarrassed buying it, so I don't care. Right. You go into the store and fought for the right to buy whatever I want. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah, you in the Gulf War. Exactly. That's right. I earned the right. Right. This guy likes a lot of stretched, zitty skin. I'm telling you, I know what he's into.
That's from being in the desert.
Yeah. No, I like just average women. I like average, plain Jane women because they get a little more dirty. Yeah. Well, these girls are definitely dirty, but man, and even their hair, they shave it. Looking at their faces, though. Faces, their body. When a chick's in porn, let me ask you something. When a chick's in porn, should she have big rolls of belly fat? Oh, I don't think she had big rolls of belly. I'm bringing it in. Yeah, I mean, put some makeup. I know these are low budget, but put a little makeup on the zits on her ass. Just give me the impression that she's hot. Where can I apply for that job? It's like, wow. So then after I did it, then I said, okay, I'm gonna roll over and go to sleep. Couldn't even go to sleep. I wasted everything. Thoughts of gapes were dancing in your head. So I laid there for 20 minutes, and then I called my friend Richie, and we went out for a walk. Thank God he was awake. Because he had been out with us, too. He was up 5:30 and 6 in the morning. Were they? They were still going. They were still going. Let's go. There are guys who go... Those... There are guys out there who like can party all night.
But they can sleep, so they go home and sleep.
They go home and sleep till 6. But, you know, I wanted to go out and walk around. It was a nice day.
But they don't care about that.
I would have walked with you. Yeah? Yeah. Well, you don't live nearby.
I'll take a subway.
Yeah?
Christ, I have no friends.
All right, I'll call you.
All right.
He's begging you. Let him walk with
Exactly.
you.
All right, I'll call you, dude.
He'll bring you some more porno.
We'll
if you
throw
let him
football.
walk.
You know what? After watching Planet of the Apes, I didn't feel like hanging with you all that much. I needed a day away from you. I just spent the night with you. It was enough.
He was feeling like, you know, maybe you were a little taxi driver-ish.
I think I'd had enough of you for the day. Oh, man. It's like, hey, what's with this guy? All right. Mary, go ahead.
Good morning, Howard.
Hey, honey.
Good morning, Robin. How are you? F. Jackie.
Right.
Howard, you hurt me so much when you gave that bum $10,000. You knew he was going to waste it. It didn't help him. I'm a waitress. I work so hard, 6 days a week. And it kills me you give this bum $10,000.
Well,
I can barely pay my rent.
On the television show.
Yeah, this week's television show featured Homeless Jeopardy.
I watched that.
Wasn't that great?
Oh, it was so good.
Did you see the guy went out and bought a drum kit?
Oh, it was, and he lost everything. At the end,
It's his money. Yeah, we went out.
playing buckets again.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We gave him $10,000. He went through it in like a couple of days. Got the best hotel rooms. Threw a party.
Oh, my God. If I had $10,000, I'd be invested. I would help myself. I would help my kids.
You know what?
But that's what, you know what, honey? If we'd given you $10,000, it just wouldn't have been funny.
It wouldn't have been
funny, no.
Yeah, think about it. This guy, the funniest thing to me is he's laying in the hotel room. He's partied all night. Right. He's got his $10,000. He's now down to about $600 or something.
I feel guilty if I spent $20 in the bar.
Right.
You know?
So all of a sudden, in the corner of the room, this is why he's homeless. You just go through his room. The corner of the room, the guy has gone out and bought a $1,200 drum set.
And a ring.
And a ring.
Did you see the diamond ring?
Yeah.
I'm like, he's homeless. He's buying a pinky ring.
Yeah. Hey, he wants to look good.
Yay!
Hey, it's his money. So,
He's wearing rings, but he's also wearing a pinky ring.
and I knew it would piss off every hard-working person.
I know. I'm curious with you. I love you, Howard, but I'm so pissed off at you.
Yeah.
But listen, you know what? I'm the eternal optimist. I thought that the guy would go out and, put it in the bank. Take care of business. Take care of some business.
You did this before on Channel 9 show when you did that with
All right, but hey, you never know. Every guy's
He's
different.
thinking he's going to find the one.
I figure maybe he's going to put away a little something, get himself a roof over his head, and
you know
Get
what,
himself
though?
together to get a job.
Right.
If you gave me $10,000, I'd blow it.
Yeah, I wouldn't blow it, but I
would.
I
No, you
love you,
wouldn't.
Howard, anyway. That's the only thing I ever got mad at you for in 15 years I've been listening.
Don't get mad at me, man.
You gave him that money.
Well, yeah, I gave him the money, but that, it's up to him what he does.
So easy.
You know, she's right, though, Howard. We've done the homeless thing like 6 times now, and these guys all
It
leave.
never works.
I'll do it again.
They're crying and they're saying, "I'm gonna find my daughter. You changed my life. I'm gonna straighten up my life." And then a week later, they're out drunk or whatever they do.
But when he had the drums, I'm saying to myself, where is he going to put the drums?
Yeah, he only had, that hotel room that night was the only place he ever had to put those drums.
I wish you would jump out the window, please.
I
I hate that guy.
I didn't see the show, Howard. Where did?
I don't hate him, but I'm just furious. I have no money.
He had we heard that. He had the drums in the corner of the room.
And what did he do with them?
I don't know.
He never played them on...
The guys never I don't know. Maybe the guys who videotaped it could tell me, but...
Maybe just go find him. Maybe he's
because
sitting somewhere.
he had to pack up that drum kit and take it with him when he left the hotel.
Yeah.
He left it for the chambermaid?
I don't know.
Oh, he tried saying...
Ganji, what did he do with the drums?
He claims he put him at his church.
Oh, yeah.
And he lets his pastor,
maybe he did.
So
yeah.
now they're a gift to the church.
What is it? Stay here. What is his pastor? You should follow him to the church.
I'd like to meet the pastor.
Dude, he's a hard guy to get a hold of.
Is he?
He's a hard guy. Yeah.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
He had a cell phone.
What?
Go
on.
He had a cell phone for like 2 days, which he also bought, and he lost.
Right.
He gave all to his friends, and they probably all OD on drugs or drinking. What a waste of money.
Well, hey, honey.
Exactly what happened.
You know what? A lot of merchants got paid, man. That's all. We distribute it.
Back in the economy.
That's right. The trickle-down theory.
The funny thing, he's running around in this leather FUBU jacket.
Right, that gets stolen.
And that gets stolen. The ring, the watch. We didn't even get to see the watch because the watch was mislaid even in the party.
Right.
He bought the watch and it didn't make it through the party.
It's almost like he had a fever and had to get rid of the money.
He had a party?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, his hotel room.
Because it sounds like, you know that Eddie Murphy movie where he
Trading Places?
He becomes a millionaire, so he has all his friends over, and they, like, put cigarettes out on the carpet.
That's what this looked like. You should have seen the room when Ganji walked in. It looked like all hell had broken loose in the room. It was unreal.
Condoms on the floor.
Yeah, condoms, right? At least they were using condoms.
Yeah, that was very good.
Sex with hobos.
How thoughtful of them, yeah.
Yeah, but he said he had a bunch of whores up there.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
He said they had a few girls.
Yeah.
He said the funniest thing about the watch, you know, when I asked him how much the watch was, because it was already missing, and he goes, "Oh, it was only $150. That's not much."
Yeah.
You know, like, $150 to anybody.
I got 10 grand, man.
But the thing is that afterwards, you know, after like a week or something, you guys had an appointment with him, and he was so embarrassed about having blown all the money and not done anything, he didn't show up. They had to go find him.
Right.
He didn't show up for a couple appointments. He, like, kept hiding from us.
I just want to know where those drums are, that's all. But anyway, it was a great television show. So Ganji comes in this morning, okay? This is a funny story. This is great. Ganji goes, I went over, a friend of mine works at Saturday Night Live. I went over to Saturday Night Live because Britney Spears was the musical host.
Yeah, was the host.
She is so
she was
hot.
the host. And he goes, she's so hot. And she looked at me. I go, whoa, wait a second. He goes, when she was rehearsing, I was sitting in the seat, and I was laughing at something she was doing, and she looked at me and stuck her tongue out. And I went, yeah. And I go, yeah. And he goes, that's it.
And that's the whole story.
Yeah, like she was digging him. He's such a cute guy. Brush with
See, we had
fame.
eye contact.
Yeah, that's
eye contact.
That's as good as you did with Tori Spelling.
Yeah. Dude.
I think she's just mad because you have bigger breasts than her.
Howard, Transcript Limited, I just want to thank you for making my day.
All right, please, I don't want to hear that. Yes? Her voice is like cutting through me. Yes?
Did you see it? Did you see Saturday Night Live this weekend?
No.
She is so cute.
Yeah, I got to check. Do you have it on tape?
Bought and paid for, man.
I think I might.
It's all plastic.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Those boobs are not
No,
real.
they're not. Dude,
They're
look at
not
me.
real.
Read my lips.
You
They're
watch
not.
Planet of the Apes. You don't know.
And by the way,
hey, at least I know a real woman.
And by the way, does anybody care if they're fake? I don't. What? Yeah, so what were you saying?
I was saying, you know, she was wearing like the lowest cut outfits, and at one point she was wearing this little outfit where you see like her underwear hanging out.
Right.
I was just saying.
I dig that when chicks, you know, like they wear their outfits so you can see their underwear.
Yeah.
That's hot.
Where did, in the tabloids this weekend, they had a picture of Courtney Cox.
Yeah.
Who just made a lot of money.
Right. 750,000 episode for each member of the Friends. And I say, hey, more power to them. When I read what the network makes on that show, and that every show after it is always a hit.
And that it's going into syndication and they'll make money over and over and over again on that.
Why not?
So anyway, they had a picture of her climbing somewhere and her pants slipped down and you see she's wearing a thong.
That's cute.
That's the coolest.
Can I have that picture? God bless her is right. God bless that girl. I love her. She's no spring chicken. All right, so Ganji's like, yeah, man, she was looking at me. Britney Spears.
Stuck her tongue out of me.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you.
You think you're like a cute guy. No,
I am. I do. I think I am.
But you never score.
Well, because, all right, that was an odd situation. It's not like I'm going to go jump over a barricade to get to her.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
I should have thrown my ass out.
I accosted Gwyneth Paltrow the other night at a concert.
What'd you do?
I got a picture with her with my middle finger up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you? Where was this?
Some show at the Irving Plaza. Travis, they're a new, boring, depressing English rock band that came over.
Are they from Australia?
No, they're English. They're like Oasis, but they're a little more mellow.
Oh, yeah?
They don't have the big rock star.
They're like Radiohead.
Yeah,
they're like Radiohead.
Semi-radio.
And she goes to everything, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Well, she's
I can't
there
stand
with
her.
some guy, and this record label guy's like, oh, it's Gwyneth Paltrow. I want to get a picture with her.
You buying that? This is going to last, I can tell. You guys had a lot of uncomfortable conversations.
She's a spitfire.
What were you doing when he met you?
Oh, model.
Are you? Yeah, I could see that.
How'd
Good
you
Lord.
meet? How'd you meet?
Where do you model?
I used to live here, actually, but I haven't modeled in 2 years. I have a 2-year-old little boy, so I've been doing mostly Dallas and Houston, swimsuits, catalogs, that kind of thing.
Man.
How did they meet?
We were introduced by a couple, Ward and Kay Lay. Ward Lay's father was the founder of Frito-Lay.
Oh, man, you got some rich friends.
Is it actually a family named Lay?
Absolutely. Frito-Lay.
I didn't know that.
Hey, Mr. Lay!
God damn.
I know it. And so, actually, his wife, Kay, called me and said that there's someone that I want you to meet.
Nobody ever calls me and introduces me to anybody. No one ever introduces me to anybody.
And I talked to Tiffany on the phone, and we set up a meeting at a shopping center called Highland Park Village in Dallas. And
So it was like a blind date.
it was a blind date. I went there, and
he was bald.
Yeah, did that freak you out? Chicks don't dig that.
Not when I saw a smile in his eyes. That sounds so cheesy.
Right.
And it really is, but no.
And if you also found out he had $200 million.
He walked in with his bankroll.
You know what? You know what? I would take the money to my head.
But Howard, the thing was, as I was sitting in a Starbucks, and I was waiting for Tiffany to come in. She described herself as a tall blonde. And I was sitting there, and then Tiffany had apparently gotten there and gone over next door to Calvin Klein. So I was sitting there, and a girl walks in, and I looked up and I said, "Oh my God, I hope that isn't her."
Man, she was a real mess.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I got up.
Tall and blonde.
Right. I ended up going over to Calvin Klein. I was standing there, and I turned around, and she walked in, and I said,
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be.
Gotta be. Please, dear God.
Yeah, your friends wouldn't do that to you.
Right.
Howard, I got a question for Tiffany.
It's insulting when your friends set you up with a real ugly chick.
Tiffany, when your friends are setting you up with him, how do they describe him to you? What do they say?
Okay, she thought he'd be perfect for me because we had been eating at a restaurant and an ex-football player
But
got him.
What do they say?
At any point did they talk about his money?
Yeah, of course.
Just checking.
But actually, no. She said, this guy's perfect for you because he's 6'3".
$200 million.
He's well off.
Right.
And he's funny, and he has gray hair, and I'm really big into gray hair and muscles.
Really?
So.
It's basically hair, no money, yes.
How long did it take before you two have sex? I mean, did it take a while? 4 months.
Wait, dude. That is a
He's
long way.
shaking his head. What's her current allowance? I mean, what do you got her on? What kind of stipend? $10,000 a month?
She puts together a grocery list every day, every week.
I think Howard should hold her fingers together. 1 inch is that stack of money. 2 inches.
No. I mean, you got it. Like she doesn't work, and you're not married yet, so she's got to. You got to put her on some sort of payroll, right?
Grocery list, new coat. Right,
Tiffany. I mean, you got to get some money somewhere.
There's something which I feel very strongly about. I told her, I said that there is not enough money I can spend on clothes, looks, and beauty.
Wow.
I'll marry you.
You guys are made for each other.
He said that on about the 5th date. I was like, okay, you're in.
You're in. Let's get married.
Man.
I can picture her grocery list. I can picture her grocery list. Lettuce, tuna fish, new Mercedes-Benz,
Jaguar.
What kind of car are you driving, Tiffany?
Mercedes.
Mercedes-Benz. Nice. The coupe?
Convertible?
She drives the V12 Zip Rod.
That's Bundy's.
What the hell is that?
The little 600 SL.
That's what I call my penis. V12 Zip Rod. Come on, baby.
That's the hot chick car. I bet you is it red?
No.
No, black, man. With the hood down. Tan interior? Black and black. Put on your shades, let the wind whip through your hair. Oh, good Lord. Nice package.
I have 3 speeding tickets in a month.
Right. I bet you got that out of every one of them.
We're working on it.
Don't worry, he'll buy Texas and you don't have to pay.
We're working on it. We're working on it.
Do you guys want to adopt a 31-year-old fat tattooed son?
Rather than her having another child?
Right. Are you guys going to have kids together and stuff?
Well, I have twin boys that are 9, and then I have my daughter 18 that's going to Harvard.
I'm a hell of a babysitter. You got enough kids.
Yeah, can't you add to your collection?
I'm tapped.
You're tapped out on kids.
Damn,
you're hot. Wouldn't that be a hot mom, Howard? Damn, you're hot. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to your husband. I like him, too.
You don't want any more besides the 2-year-old?
No, because now I have 4.
She's got enough. Yeah. Let's freeze her in time.
Look at old Chuck Norris. He thought he was sealing the deal, too, with somebody who didn't want to have kids.
Yeah.
No, listen, I know Chuck and Gina. I wasn't aware they were trying to have a child.
Well, they were, and Chuck didn't want to have one. But Gina's making him nuts.
And trying to make his nuts work again.
Right.
Does Gina have any children?
Yeah.
And
she had older kids, and Chuck. You know why Chuck liked her? Because he was dating an aerobics instructor. He liked her because she already had her kids and didn't want to have more kids.
Okay.
Now, according to the tabloids, the relationship was in trouble, so they're going to solve it with a couple of kids. You know how that goes. That doesn't solve anything.
Well, I didn't know that then.
Chuck knows karate. He can get tons of chicks.
He's got that karate money.
But how come, like, people set up, you know, Mike? You know, no one ever says to me, hey, you want to meet a hot chick?
I don't know. You don't have his kind of friends.
I'm trying.
Stop with the hot chick.
You're a hot chick? You're not a hot chick? You don't know that?
I think you're saucy.
You got to be kidding me.
Saucy.
Like the hot, saucy chick.
Okay, that,
Yeah.
Come with me, new hot chick. You hear that all the time.
Imagine your 9-year-old sons. Look at their new stepmom. Wait till the kids come around.
It'll be desire under the elms at home.
Well, I'm happy for you, man. I'm going to tell you, I wish you a long, happy marriage. It doesn't work, but...
She's saying things. You're saying, I'm happy for you, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for you, too. That's very nice. That's good. Two, you make a nice couple.
Well, you know, as I said, you know, Howard, the thing is, okay, there's a difference in our age, but the thing is that I think everyone knows men mature a lot later in life than women.
Right. I say the same thing all the time.
And I sit there, and the people right now that might have a problem with our engagement and our
Nobody has a problem.
No,
I do.
But I'll take the people that I thought had the problem. It's not the guys. The guys are saying,
right on.
Way to go, man. It's the women.
Of course.
They can't handle it.
They don't like it.
They can't handle the idea of a bond between youth and maturity.
Right.
And as I said, and she's as mature or more mature than I ever will be.
That's because men are dumb and women are evil.
It's saucy. They're evil.
Stop it.
Well, we got to do some news. It's very late. Let's do some news.
This has been news.
Yeah, this was news.
Very incisive and instructive interview.
Well, I think it's nice you donated $5,000 to the United Cerebral Palsy. That's a good cause, and I'm glad to hear that.
Well, Howard, your name carries some boot in our town. That's for sure.
Really?
Absolutely.
What was that?
I don't know.
I don't even understand what that
I said his name carried some booze.
Boot. That's Texas for boot. That's Texas, honey. Kick butt. Yo. All right, do I have to take a break? All right, I got to take a break, then we'll wrap up with some news.
Yeah.
And then I'll go into a coma. We'll be back right after these words.
Are you looking for a trainer who can tell you all the ins and outs of working out?
Can I tell you something? I don't think it works.
Each time you hired the services of Howard Stern, king of all fitness instructors, he'll tell you what the healthiest supplements are.
You know what? The one answer is steroids, and it really is true.
Train with a man who is proud of his body.
I look in the mirror, I want to break it over every human being's head.
Howard Stern, king of all fitness trainers.
It is a disgrace. Let me see this here. Oh, okay. Something else. The guy with the hot wife was pretty nice guy.
He was a nice guy.
He was a nice guy.
I just went out to talk to him. They're very nice.
He was a decent guy.
Yeah.
Well, we got to do news.
You know,
Sorry it went so late.
Show you this picture because I wanted to ask you a question. Could you get this crazy cat?
Yeah. What is it?
It's a picture of Donald Trump and his girlfriend, which is, not unusual to see Donald Trump and his girlfriend in a picture like that. It just looks a little funny, and I wanted to ask you a question about it.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Go ahead.
What's Donald Trump doing with his hair?
Oh, I've asked that a million times. I don't know. What's the question?
What's going on there?
What's Donald Trump doing with his hair? I know, he kind of...
Doesn't he just do the comb over?
I don't think that's a comb over.
I don't get the impression that he's losing his hair.
I don't think he has any on top. I think
he's got a lot of it, though. Oh, maybe it's combed from the side, right.
I think it is.
It seems that the part is starting awfully low, but I don't know why.
On his ear, and then he combs it all over. Can't say I blame him. He's got, like, did you see the movie Kingpin? Yeah. With Bill Murray's hair? Right. Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
It's hard to tell from that picture.
I'm too busy looking at his girlfriend's hair.
Well, that's why he uses her, to distract.
Yeah, I'm busy looking at her. You know, I was tempted to fondle Robin when I was in there. I've never been that close to her. She's beautiful. Oh, easy. She's beautiful. Control yourself. Sorry.
Calm down.
She's a hottie.
Calm down. That's not why you're here.
I'm all about it. Go ahead, Robin. What's in the news?
And then, where did I lost it? Because there was a whole list of the people Donald Trump is hot, who he thinks are hot, and I wanted to go through the list with you to see if you agreed.
Donald Trump thinks is hot?
Yeah, this is his list of women
He knows.
he would want.
He does know.
He's an expert on
He really is.
You think?
Yep.
But I guess I won't be able to find it.
You would take his advice? You got to look for that. Take your time. You would take his advice for hot women, Howard? Yep. He knows. He's picked out some good ones.
Out here. What happened?
Ivana's kind of... Ivana was really good looking the other day, and I think she looks real good after all that surgery.
She's holding it together because there's a picture of her in the magazine, not in that particular article, but another one where she's holding up her dress. She raises her dress. She's got great legs.
She's not a young woman. Wow. She looks great.
Yeah, there she is. She looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Now, where's the list on the Donald? Is this the magazine?
They ought to do an anal film.
Darn it.
All right, so forget
See,
it.
I spend all this time pulling everything, and then I lose everything.
Pull on this.
Hey.
Thank you.
Oh. All right, so on to the next thing. Who is more exciting, and who are we more happy to have in our lives than Angelina Jolie?
Baba Booey.
She is the daughter of John Boyd,
right.
And she's now the new wife of Billy Bob Thornton. She's, I think, his fourth wife? Fourth,
that's right.
Fifth, and he's her second husband. And now in the tabloids they say she was riding across country with him. He's got so many phobias. He won't fly in a plane. So when he goes cross country, he has to do it like a Winnebago. So they were traveling from Nashville to somewhere.
Right.
And I don't know what happened in this Winnebago, but she rushed back to Los Angeles and checked herself into a mental hospital.
You're kidding me.
No.
God. Into a mental hospital.
Into a mental hospital. They said it was no celebrity mental hospital. This is a hardcore lockdown unit. And she was on 24-hour surveillance because she told them she felt like she would hurt herself. And they take that very seriously when somebody checks themselves in and says they think they might hurt themselves. I think 3 days later she checked herself out and they got married.
So this is right before the wedding.
Right.
Would you think twice about marrying a girl like that? Yeah, well, and how can you check yourself in and then check yourself out? When you check yourself in, don't they keep you locked down?
No, when you check yourself in, that's the only way you can check yourself in. So she left the hospital and immediately married Billy Bob.
Wow.
Meanwhile, he was on the phone to Laura Dern telling her all their relationship was fine.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Just because you're marrying someone else doesn't mean he has to stop liking her. Keep your options open.
Things are great with us, honey.
Right.
So I think they're the most fascinating couple, and I can't wait for the stories to continue.
Well, that sounds like a fascinating story.
Remember Phil Hartman and his wife, Bryn?
Yes.
Of course, they're both dead now in a murder-suicide kind of a thing. Bryn got crazy one night after he said he was leaving, and she killed him.
Right.
And then she killed herself. Well, the children have just won a $100,000 settlement from a drug maker. The people who make Zoloft.
Yeah.
They claim, the family of Bryn Hartman claimed that, she drank alcohol before and she never killed anybody. She did cocaine before and she never killed anybody. She did alcohol and cocaine and never killed anybody.
How do we know?
But the moment she did alcohol, cocaine, and Zoloft, she became a murderer.
Well, I think it says on the side of the bottle, don't do cocaine and alcohol with your Zoloft.
Well, it will now because it cost them $100,000.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
So, just thought I'd tell you about that. Did you hear over the weekend that one of the Friends stars had to be rushed to the hospital?
Why?
Matthew Perry, they now say, in the press release, they said he was exhausted or suffering from the flu.
Baloney.
And, how many times have you had to be rushed to the hospital?
Never. Never in my entire life.
Had the flu.
Right.
Now they're saying in the tabloids that it was a wacky weight loss drama.
I believe that.
Yeah, they say he, had gained a lot of weight.
Yeah.
And he wanted to slim down, and he gets a little overzealous when he starts these things.
Right.
And so he went on a very strict, high-protein diet with some kind of an herbal thing, they say. So
Herbal.
It wound him right up in the hospital, and they had to give him some fluids and junk like that, and now he's okay. They say it was a little touch of the flu along with this...
Right. I know somebody who knows something.
We don't know anything about that. I just tell you what I read in the paper.
What else is in there?
I don't know anything about what you're saying.
Yeah, we've heard a lot of things about a lot of you. You don't say. Yeah, go ahead.
Right. Also in the news, a woman is suing actor Jack Nicholson for an alleged assault resulting from a reputed sexual tryst. Catherine Sheehan claims Nicholson offered her and a friend $1,000 each to wear little bright dresses and engage in sex acts with him at his home 4 years ago. But things turned violent after Nicholson refused to pay. She alleges that Nicholson grabbed her by the hair, banged her head on the floor, and threw her out of the house for asking for the $1,000 after they had performed for him. Sheehan claims Nicholson paid her $32,000 in a settlement the next year. Now she says she wants the settlement rescinded and is seeking punitive damages and reimbursement for medical and legal fees.
Mm-hmm.
Nicholson has been nominated for 11 Academy Awards.
There's something. See?
Who knows? I also always find it interesting when these child stars come along and they make a lot of money and they have, parents who are heavily involved in their careers. Well, now teen country songbird LeAnn Rimes has hit her dad with a lawsuit.
Good.
Charging he built her out of more than $7 million. Oh. See, the worst is if you do work as a kid and you hit and then your parents take your money.
Wow. $7 million.
Yeah.
Who's sorry? No. Blue.
You blew my cash.
You blew all my money. You blew my money. Right.
LeAnn, 17, says Wilbur Rimes and her former co-manager Lyle Walker schemed to funnel money away from the company she set up 5 years ago to manage her finances.
I remember one time I was on the air and I said that the kid was chubby or something, and like the dad said something to somebody who works with us, hey, right? You keep him away from my little girl, man, that's just downright mean. No, downright mean is taking $7 million.
Being her dad and taking the money, we don't even know her. We can say whatever we want.
Would you trust anybody named Wilbur with $7 million, though?
Do you think Wilbur he wasn't really trying to do anything wrong?
I wish one of my kids go into business so I could get $7 million out of them.
If they had $7 million.
I'll tell you one thing, I'm a lot smarter than Wilbur. My kids won't even know if it's Midget.
It would appear that her father didn't always act in a fatherly way to her.
I take care of my kids' money.
But Wilbur Rimes says that
Wilbur rhymes with nothing. That's the funny thing.
Are completely false.
Of course.
Wilbur Rhymes fathered and raised Leanne. He taught her how to sing and how to perform. See, he's really
He's owed that money.
the Svengali behind this whole thing.
You know, John and Patsy Bonet are upset with him.
You don't steal $7 million.
And he sacrificed his own dreams, Howard,
What was his dream?
in an effort to get his daughter recognized and for her to have a successful career.
That's worth $7 million.
The lawsuit filed in Dallas alleges Rhymes and Walker, acting as the singer's co-managers, charged unreasonable fees and manipulated Leanne's company for their own gain.
Poor Leanne.
Yeah, Leanne's parents are divorced, and her mom, Belinda, filed the lawsuit on her daughter's behalf because she's still a minor. She can't even file a lawsuit. The men got as much as 30% of her income at times, according to the suit. But an artist of Leanne's stature usually only has to pay about 10%.
Now, Leanne, look here. I'm your daddy, and 98% is a typical fee for an agent now.
Fine, right?
Now, you don't understand the business. I do. I've been around. I was playing for the NFL. I made $100 million in Iran. Oop, wrong story.
Leanne, according to some, Leanne is being manipulated by her current handlers to sue her dad. They don't think it's really coming from her. Once she became a proven talent, others stepped in to say she could have, or they could have done better for her.
Now, Leanne, we're going to buy the family a cement pond with your money. And I want you to load your pay right into my bank account.
Well, you never know. I'm sure there are two sides to the story we don't know.
That's why they'll fight it out in court, Howard.
You know who she should date, Leanne Rhymes?
Who?
I'm a matchmaker. She should date Gary Coleman. They both have the same problem.
The other day you were, I guess, I don't even know if you watched that 90210 final episode, but they had the retrospective where everybody was sitting around talking about the good old days and what had happened on the show. And you noticed that Shannon Doherty was
blacked out.
Yes, she was sort of obscured by computer technology.
That's
so
right.
Her face was not seen.
That's right.
And you wondered what was going on. Well, in the newspaper, they say that Shannon originally agreed to be a part of the finale. And then when she discovered that she would be given so little to do, she got upset, and she decided she didn't want to be in it at all, and she refused to give them permission to use her image. So that's why she was fuzzed out.
Right.
It was all her doing. Nothing on the part of Aaron Spelling, and he still says he has no problem with her.
Right.
She works on his new series, Charmed, and she's been a perfect girl working on that one. The Board of Education said last week anyway, it would fire a female Brooklyn high school teacher who admitted having a sexual relationship with a 15-year-old male student. Nicole Mataresi, 29, of Staten Island, was charged with endangering the welfare of a child following an arrest on Wednesday night. The criminal complaint alleges that the Canarsie High School English teacher had sexual intercourse with the teenager at her Staten Island home during a 4-month period from January 2nd to May 5th.
How tough does it have to be that you got to go after a 15-year-old kid? Right. Well, she's a woman, you know.